But yeah, we'll see what's going on today. Thanks so much for everyone for being here. And I hope everyone's doing really well. Good morning, everyone. Right now in Athalia. Okay, we don't need to read what the time is. Oh, that's another thing. This is not the real time. I might go ahead and change that while I'm streaming today. But at least the date is right. Now for today's announcement. Starting today, Athalia has its very own campsite. The campsite is a place for visitors to experience the beauty of our island and the kindness of its residents. That's a good way to put it. Or just a way for me to get new townies finally. I can't think of anything more fitting for Athalia. I'm sure we'll get plenty of visitors, so take a moment to wander over and spread that island charm. And of course we'll be holding a special ceremony to celebrate the happy news. I don't know, I feel like in general I've been forgetting to do these ceremonies. I guess that's something we could also do, is that I think I have a few ceremonies backed up. If you are interested in participating and have the time, please check in with Tom Nook. I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. So, the other day was like my first little Isabel announcement, and this is like maybe the second or third one, but it's the first time I've streamed it. Oh, Rizal, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Already have 3 months, now I'm a baby sapling. Keep up the amazing and fun streams, Amy. Oh, thank you so much, Rizal. That really means a lot. And actually, you get a sticker at 2 months, and you get a sticker at 3 months, and then the next sticker is like 6 months. So if you're interested, the next time I send out those stickers, because of it getting stuck at your old school, maybe I can go ahead and send you another one of your choice. But thank you so much for the support, Rizal, and I hope you continue to enjoy your time here. I definitely enjoy having you here. Thank you so much. I made it chocolate pudding pie. Dig in, everyone. Oh, Moria, that sounds really yummy. And thank you for the well wishes, Robin. I hope I get better soon, maybe in another week or so. But yeah, our first glimpse of Isabel on stream. I feel like this particular game is like really Tom Nook heavy, but Isabel does show up eventually. I'm all dressed up for Bunny Day. Wonder what's in my mailbox. I actually got an email this morning that they are forwarding all packages trapped at school to our home addresses. So, oh, okay, so that sticker package I sent to your school will be making its way to your home. That's nice, Rizzo. I can still send you another one for the 3 months, though. Alright, Glyneth, I just heard about the new room. Congrats! You wouldn't happen to need a roommate, would you? Ha, just kidding, maybe. Anyway, I got you a little room warming gift. It ain't much, but I think you'll dig it. Alright, so Tammy is giving me a room warming gift because I got a new room addition to my house. And this is from Zipper. So I'm also getting something from the HHA for re-expanding my house. And my usual Nook shopping stuff. I usually like to pick up a KK Slider song and see what other sorts of things are available. Oh, my pockets are too full to hold this. We're off to a great start. The sakura trees are beautiful. Yeah, it's so nice to experience an event like this so early, like in the storyline of New Horizons, I guess you could call it. But yeah, look at what my pockets are full of. I was doing some gardening this morning, and then I was playing so early in the morning that it reset to the next day. And since it reset to the next day, I was like, oh, well, I might as well just put it to sleep, because I'm not going to be wanting to play the next day when I'm doing a stream day, you know? So I might want to put these flowers in storage for now, although it makes me feel a little wasteful because I might just take them out again if we do some more like gardening later in stream, but it'll also give me the opportunity to show you all my expanded house. My house is newly expanded. Oh yeah, you saw those seeds, CeeLo. I'm really motivated to get into hybrid breeding because I have had horrible luck with hybrid breeding so far. Maybe in this game you don't really want to like breed your own hybrids. Maybe you just want to spam the Nook Miles and find hybrid islands. Maybe that's the way to go. But I've been trying. Oh, and hi Cody, welcome to stream. Just popping in to say I hope your eye feels better since I can't stay long today. Hope we can play soon. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope it does too. It's really kind of bumming me out. But thank you so much for popping in, and I hope you have a nice day, Cody. Don't you wish you could like mass select things in storage? Like just select a big swath of things in your pockets and just be like, go to storage. I think that would be convenient. Yeah, I wonder where my new room is. I guess it's that hole in the wall back there. Bummer. I have to say, I've never been a fan of like the holes in the walls. I almost think that the homes are more aesthetic when, like, I don't know, you don't like add the back room. But I will say that my original plans for Glyneth was to have like a teeny tiny cottage and like never expand and just have like a tiny house and a tiny room. And then I was going to have mansions for some of my side characters. But then as time has gone on, I've realized that the storage is just a massive issue. So I pretty much have to expand. I can't have a teeny tiny cottage. I'm forced into expansion. So this is the room that was added, I guess. Should be very basic. I haven't touched it yet. Oh, hi Cake Batter. Welcome to stream. I restarted my island yesterday and I love my new layout. I got peaches. Ooh, congratulations. I wonder if we'll see a little bit of that coming up because I feel like everyone just wanted to like get started playing the game, but it's possible now that the game's been out a little while, maybe people will start to like rethink like what they want in a town now that we know more about everything. But congratulations, I am happy for you that you got such a good layout and peaches. At least some wallpapers have door frames. Oh, I'll have to look into that. I haven't really seen any that, or I can't really imagine a wallpaper having a door frame. Oh, is it the ones that have like the paneling at the bottom of the wallpaper and then maybe the paneling goes around the door? That would make sense. And I have in mind something I was gonna test out in that new room. I got something from a balloon present, and the thing I got from a balloon present, let's see if I can find it in my ground storage down here. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be mad at myself if I accidentally sold it, or maybe it was a DIY recipe. Yeah, I think it was a DIY recipe. So as you all know, it is like bunny day right now, and there's cherry blossoms floating about like this one right here, and if you snatch them up and also make sure to like shoot down the balloon presents, you can get some nice DIY recipes for both Easter and also for cherry blossoms. And I got a cherry blossom carpet. I'm kind of curious what it looks like, so I might go ahead and craft that today. It would be nice if there was an option to have a customizable door rather than just a hole. Yeah, I was wondering if this game would have that because my thinking is that they pulled a lot of things from like Happy Home Designer and Pocket Camp, these like spin-offs. So you'd think that maybe they would have drawn inspiration from those Happy Home Designer doors, you know what I'm saying? Oh gosh, I guess I need some more petals. Something that happens to me a lot is like, because the storage isn't infinite and I have to carry around so many tools, like I'll essentially have a normal inventory and then I'll have like a project inventory. And just previously I kind of had a project inventory of like a ton of flowers in my pockets. So that means everything that I used to have in my pockets is like over here in the ground. So I don't know if you all do a little bit of that too. Like maybe you'll dump all your stuff and then pick up a bunch of flowers and do some landscaping, but that's kind of where I'm at, so that's why my inventory is like all over the place. Oh, Tutranium, thank you so much for subscribing. That means a lot. I do remember earlier in the starting soon screen you were mentioning, oh, I might do something I don't usually do, so that really means a lot, and I know you were looking forward to maybe getting those emotes, so I hope you enjoy those. We have quite a few Animal Crossing ones, and thank you so much for the support and all the time you spend here. I hope you have a wonderful time continuing to be in the community and in the stream. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's try crafting this. Wow, look how many weeds I have there. You think I have enough weeds? Mini walls just have door frames that match the windows, not sure which ones exactly. Well, I'll definitely keep an eye out. I can't wait to start getting more into interior design. Maybe expanding my house is gonna force me to like not be so complacent with like the furniture I'm arranging and stuff. How are you doing with Sakura recipes? I've only got the picnic, the floor, and I got like a pond thing. It's a really tiny pond, but I can show it to you all. I already built it. Excited to get the umbrella. Me too. The umbrella is one of my favorites. I love the umbrella. I would totally like carry that around right now. So this is what the flooring looks like. It kind of reminds me of like, some players have even made these sorts of like QR codes outside where they lay the cherry blossoms outside. But yeah, maybe I'll start like a little pink or cherry blossom room back here. There's a glitch right now that once you get to 300 balloons popped, they stop spawning if you can claim the Nook Miles achievement. Yeah, I've heard about that, Leah. Thanks for the heads up again in chat. I'm definitely kind of concerned about it because if you look at my Nook Miles, I think I'm getting kind of close. Because the balloon presents are amazing in this game. So look, I'm already 126 out of 300 to the next goal. So I gotta keep a lookout for that glitch. Oh, and hi Dinico, and hi G. I hope you all are both doing really well today. So maybe now that my inventory is like a little clear, I can get this stuff from my mailbox. What did Tammy send me? As like a room warning gift, and I wonder what Zipper sent me. Oh, I guess it's a DIY recipe. The umbrella is the only Sakura recipe I have. Oh, well at least it's a good one, Robin. I hope you're able to get some more though. Alright, so let's see what I just got in the mail. Well, I guess the first one was from Tammy. A bidet. What's that? The great thing about this game is if you don't know what something is, you can just like plop it on the floor and test it out. Oh, a bidet! This was Tammy's housewarming gift for me, was like a fancy toilet. That's funny. And Bunny Day bed. Oh, that's not bad at all. You can only customize the exterior of your house as you upgrade it, so hopefully that doesn't thwart your small cottage plans. Yeah, Cody, I felt forced into expanding my house because of what I was talking about with the storage, and because I can't have the tiny cottage, now I'm gonna go all the way and I'm gonna expand it to be the biggest house that it can be, and that way I can, you know, unlock the house exterior parts. I'll probably go for like the Tudor cottage or something like very woodsy looking for this character. So that's kind of my plans. But yeah, since I can't have my teeny cottage, now I'm gonna go all the way. Probably be trying to pay off loans as quickly as I can to just stay on top of it. So I came in here to put up this new music I got KK Soul. Oh, gotta love all these cover arts. Do y'all have like a favorite KK Slider cover art that's like maybe separate from your actual favorite tune, but just your favorite design of these things. My jock just gave me the Bunny Day bag. Oh, that's really nice. I didn't know that maybe your villagers could gift you things. That should be part of my dailies as well, of course, is to go and check up on my townies and my islanders. Oh, thanks to Tranium. I really appreciate it. I hope I feel better soon too, and I'm sure you all are probably kind of tired of hearing about it, so I'd love to feel better for both like my sake and yours. Bidets are amazing. How thoughtful, so you don't need to worry about toilet paper in these trying times. Top 10 inventions. Yeah, I've seen that in someone else's house. I actually don't really know it by name, because they're not really popular here in the US, but aren't they like more popular elsewhere in the world? I don't know. Not super familiar. But yeah, by the way, this is my default lighthouse. This is the lighthouse that comes with my town. And I'm thinking about trading it with someone in the community, so I just kind of plopped it here so I know where it is. I can trade it nice and easy. But the lighthouse comes in a few different colors. It is bugging me having this ground storage right now, y'all, so that's why I'm picking it up, but look at what's remaining in my storage. I don't know, this is dangerous. I'm running out of room. But hey Ellarella, welcome to stream, and hi Helly, thank you so much for the host, Helly. I'm glad to see you all coming in. Oh, and hi Devon. Too bad the US doesn't use bidets. Yeah, I was just saying that we're not as familiar with those here in the US. I wonder if I have anything I can sell. That's always a good way to try to like cut back on your inventory. I guess the pine wood flooring. I could sell the bidet. If I don't have any immediate uses for it, I could just sell Tammy's room warming gift for me. I have a shower set. Yeah, so it looks like there's like a few things to sell, and I can like pop in here to see what they're selling today. I'm in the US and I have one? Oh, broccoli. I've always been curious about them. I know Las Vegas uses bidets, but not commonplace in America. Yeah, I love how we started talking about this thanks to that lovely gift from Tammy. Oh yeah, and what's my turnip prices? 128, not bad, but I already sold it for about 400 or so in Joey's town, so shout out to Joey Splats in the community. Thanks for making me about 750,000 bells. I'm now a millionaire technically, like whatever you call like having over $1 million in Animal Crossing. Billionaire. I now have over 1 million bells. Oh, and see you later, Cody. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And hi, Sarah. How's it going today, Sarah? Do you all have any, like, exciting island news, like, in your own islands that you'd like to share? Alright, I guess that's good. I've been meaning to plant that bamboo because I'm not a big, like, bamboo person. I almost never, like, plant bamboo in my towns for whatever reason, but I think there's a lot of crafting recipes that might kind of force me to get into the bamboo growing thing. Ah, Peachy Keen, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm really like feeling the love today. Thank you so much, Peachy. If you're not already in the Discord, feel free to join so you can use those Animal Crossing emotes across both Twitch and Discord. But thank you so much. As always, the support means so much, and it really means a lot that you enjoy your time here enough to subscribe, and I enjoy having you here too. Thank you so much, Peachy. Oh, and hi, Lunchka. I'm glad you're happy to see me streaming. I'm feeling like a little bit better now too. I've had this like eye problem I've been talking about a lot, and it kind of goes on and off between like, there was a time like 20 minutes ago I was having trouble like even just looking at the screen, but then like right now it feels fine. So it's just kind of this like on and off thing I'm dealing with, but I'm really happy I was able to stream too. So I don't see a lot of like fancy stuff here. I'm always on the lookout for like mums or hyacinths, but I keep seeing the same sort of flowers every day. But I usually do like to buy up all the flooring and walls. Maybe I'll do that when my inventory is in a better state though. If I try to buy it up right now, it's probably just gonna say my pockets are full. Oh, and hi Alona, welcome to stream. Billionaire, bye. Final word from Cody there. I hope you have a good day, Cody. And I should probably do my usual combing of the beach. Ooh, yeah, there was like a really brief meteor shower last night. And what's more is that Celeste was here. So I got to meet Celeste for the first time. And I showed her my little, I showed her my Aries star piece, and all she did was like explain Aries to me as like a constellation and as a source of mythology for like Greek mythology. And she didn't give me anything. So I was like, what gives? I have this star piece here and you're not gonna like give me furniture for it? Like, I don't know how it works, I guess. I haven't gotten spoiled on that yet. I got KK Slider. Oh, congratulations to Tranium. That's a kind of an achievement I've gathered. Isabel and Tom Nook have told me that I gotta work towards having KK Slider come to my town. My starting jock is the new sheep. He's so cute. Oh, cool. I haven't seen the new sheep yet. I've seen like the new horse and the new, I've seen like Audie. I haven't seen the new sheep. Oh, Kevy, thank you so much. Thanks for the get well soon wishes, and I hope you have a good day too, Kevy. I'll be scanning in Pudge for the 3rd time tomorrow, so I hope I can get him to move in. Interesting. I'm curious how the amiibo card scanning works, because I've heard that it's not always successful. I don't know, maybe we can talk more about it and like why it works and why it doesn't work sometimes. I'm sorry to hear that eye problem is continuing. Please take care and don't push yourself too hard. Oh, I appreciate it, Lunchka. That's part of why I haven't been doing like bonus streams when I unlock my town hall and stuff, but otherwise I probably would, but I'm feeling pretty good right now, so I'm glad that I'm streaming. Oh, and hi Dark Nye. Welcome to stream, Dark Nye. You got the wand DIY? Yeah, I did get that from Celeste as well. I can show you all the DIY for the wand, but what's funny is I can't actually build it yet, so it's like, dang it. I thought I've been doing good and really like, you know, I thought that I've been collecting these star pieces, but I can't even build it yet. Lacey Jean, can we have some hype and love in chat for Lacey Jean also subscribing? Thank you so much for that subscription, Lacey. I hope you enjoy the Animal Crossing emotes that we have, and if you're not already in the Discord, feel free to join so you can use those emotes over there too and join in all the like trading fun and stuff that we have. But thank you so much for the support. It really means the world, and I've really enjoyed like seeing you pop up in my streams lately. Thank you so much, Lacey. I really appreciate all the love today, guys. It's really making my day. Do you love or do you hate the bunny event? The balloons are pretty annoying. I'm actually a fan, personally. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but I kind of like the event. I'm into holidays. Look at me rocking the egg furniture. I'm excited. To get a scanned amiibo to move in, you've got to invite them 3 times and do a favor for them each time. Oh, so you have to like really earn them. Okay, cool. I like that though. They give you crafting recipes too. I'll have to really, man, maybe I want to scan in lots of people if they give me recipes. Oh, and hi Zenrin. Yeah, maybe I should finally wake up Gulliver here while I catch up on chat. No, you walk the plank. Ahab, think you're so smart? Oh, he didn't wake up. was like, let's wake him up. Snurk, sorry fellas, already licked all these cookies. Had to test for raisins. I got the option to invite him today and he said something like, that'd be cool, but I have to think about it. Ask me again tomorrow and I'll have an answer. So I really hope he says yes. Yeah, maybe it's a little what they were saying in chat earlier about how you have to ask them 3 times. So I'm sure he'll say yes, maybe like the 3rd time. I've still got no Blossom picnic blanket from Isabel, no mention of it. I've got nothing of the Blossom Festival to build. Oh, Helly, I'm so sorry. I'll definitely keep an eye out for if I get any like extras of like the Blossom furniture. I'll try to like send it to you and stuff. Maybe I can craft you a picnic blanket for you. No, don't make me go back to space. It's cold and dark and oh my gosh, that's a little reference to the UFO. That's so cool. I thought he would mostly just be talking about like his ship life, but he's referencing his UFO days. I'm not in space? Phew, good old terra firma. Were you the one who jabbed me awake just now? Thanks. Also, ow. Feels like my cage got rattled pretty bad. Must have bonked the old noggin as I fell overboard. Maybe the pain will fade if I keep talking. Ow, laughing bad. Laughing equals bad. Oof. Will you hang with me till the hurting stops? You've got a face that screams ample free time. Oh, that's so funny. I do have a pretty ample free time right now because I'm off work, so Gulliver's calling me out. So, as I was saying, I must have slipped over the side of my boat. I have no idea where my ship is right now. The crew must be worried sick. Never fear, we'll be reunited in a jiffy. Oh, so I have to find these communicator parts. I've done this one other time before. You're welcome. I love your streams and the Discord and your emotes. Really wanted to support you. Oh, thank you again, Lacey. That means a lot. Means so much to me. And Dark and I enjoy your lurk. Broccoli, thank you so much for the gift subs. I hope Hyrule Gami and Zinran, I hope you all enjoy those gift subs from Broccoli's Serve. And Broccoli, thank you so much for the support. You totally don't have to do that, friend, but thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, thanks so much for the hype and love in chat for that. Thank you so much again, Broccoli. I've only got enough nautical puns to last me for a couple hours. Okay, yeah, I'll find your parts for you. It can be part of my little combing the beach daily routine. I like to comb the beach both for the bottle mail stuff and also trying to like see if I can find little star pieces. Alright, so if you all want to hear like a little bit of a funny story, like I had no idea where these little communicator pieces were the first time Gulliver showed up. Like, I was looking all over town for just like little pieces of electronics lying on the ground, similar to what happens in Wild World when you like shoot down Gulliver and then you have to find his little machine parts all over town, but it's a little different. I think you have to like dig them up out of the sand, like as if it's the manila clams, as if it's like the fish bait. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. And that first day I was just so confused. Oh, but yeah, look at this little spot. Isn't this spot kind of something? You were going to be my next Twitch Prime sub? Oh, thank you, Zenrin. But now you got a gifted one from Broccoli. If you want, I can gift you baskets of petals. Oh, you don't have to do that to Tranium. I'm doing a pretty good job collecting them on my own, but let me scroll up and see if I missed anything. I don't really know what you mean by syncing the event to the phone to Tranium. I actually haven't heard anything about that, so I don't think I've done anything like syncing to a phone. Like, that's actually something I've been meaning to do because every now and then I do like Wi-Fi off stream and like do like a little trade like when I'm not streaming, and I have to like struggle type with this thing, and so I've been meaning to try to connect to like the Nintendo Switch online app on the like on the phone, but then I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, this is my little Aries fragment, by the way, and Celeste didn't have a whole lot to say about it. She was just like, let me tell you about mythology. I'm not going to give you anything, though. And I'm going to try to, like, make sense of my storage real quick. I'll try to be quick about it. I do probably have lots of storage now. Maybe I'll just stuff everything in my house storage. Do you know if there's maybe a way to unlock Nookingtons and Shampoodle in Wild World without having someone visit you? No, the only way to do that is to like play the Wii U version of Wild World. So if you have like a Wii U and you don't mind playing it that way, you can actually like unlock Nookingtons without that requirement. But I guess the Wild World creators didn't really have the foresight, didn't have the vision to realize that that might be an issue one day, so they just they added that requirement as a way to encourage like players to Wi-Fi and visit with each other, and it was the very first game that had Wi-Fi, so they were probably trying to like promote it, you know? But yeah, it is a bit of a bummer. I hope you're able to find someone. If I lived close to you, I would definitely like totally be up to that. I wish the Wi-Fi still worked. But yeah, that's a little bit more space. I feel like I'm just gonna keep accumulating eggs as I go, so I can't get rid of the eggs. I can maybe get rid of this clay though. Oh. Oh, you have the beautiful white lighthouse. I'm jealous. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you all that. I was hanging out in a different streamer's stream yesterday. His name is Legendary Quester. And he had the white lighthouse, and I brought it up, and he agreed to trade with me. So I'm really, really happy about that. The white lighthouse is like my new little pride and joy. I love it so much. I can't wait to like, I don't know, I could do so much more with my beaches, guys. I have these grand ideas in my head about what to do with my beaches. I kind of want to make one of my shorelines be inspired by the city of Is, which you all might not be familiar with by me saying Is, but maybe if I type it in chat, you'll kind of recognize what I'm talking about. But I kind of want it to be this like really elegant shoreline with lots of like terraforming elements along the coast, and then like white villager homes, maybe a white palace that belongs to an actual like character. But I'm gonna try to make like a really like elegant sort of white coastline, and I thought that this lighthouse would be perfect for that. So yeah, I'm really thankful for this lighthouse. It obviously shines even more at night if I'm still like playing into the evening, or if I adjust my time to real time, which I've been meaning to do. Maybe we can see it start to light up and do its thing. Enjoy your lurk, Mercy, and good luck on that assignment. I hope I can find some cherry blossom recipes soon, but I haven't had much luck yet. Yeah, keep an eye out for the like regular balloons. The regular balloons is where you get the cherry blossoms. I played the old Animal Crossing. I think I'm gonna buy the new one. Is it online with other players? So you do need a Nintendo Switch online subscription in order to be able to play with other players. So the Wi-Fi isn't free like past editions of the series. You have to actually kind of like pay like a yearly fee in order to be able to use the Wi-Fi services. But I will say that the game is like super vibrant in its community right now. Like now's the time if you want to like kind of really like make the use of that subscription. And have lots of fun Wi-Fiing with other towns, visiting other people. Now's the time because there's so much hype around this game. Oh, Heather, you're sending me something? Thank you so much for the explanation. I had no idea it's working a little differently on Wii. We'll definitely look into it. Yeah, that's just if you're interested in playing it on the Wii U, but I know in the DS version there's no way around that requirement really, unless you get into hacks. But yeah, this is a bit of what my routine is. I kind of go around shaking the trees, and then I'm trying to like get the wasp out of the trees, also trying to like get the furniture, and I guess the bells. I mean, I think the bells just don't really add a whole lot because it's only 100 bells per tree shake, you know, but I'm just trying to get the wasps out. Oh, hi Joey, welcome to stream. I was just mentioning you earlier how I was able to get such a great turnip price from you. Thanks so much again for that. I'm now a new millionaire or billionaire thanks to you. And this is my expanded house on the outside, which I was able to put some of that turnip money towards. I was thinking today that maybe I could start crafting fences for the first time and like make a little fence for my wood pile. That might be kind of cute. Ooh, which balloon is this? Is this a regular balloon or a bunny one? Oh, it's just a bunny one. I'm keeping an eye out for the regular balloons because those are the ones that have like the Sakura recipes. So that's my biggest tip. Hella Blue, if you're still in chat. That's the best way to try to get those recipes, is to shoot down the regular balloons. Ah! I didn't mean to shake my apple tree. Dang it. That's just gonna add another slot to my inventory. I'm gonna plop down the sandcastle. I remember like looking at those items earlier and thinking to myself, well, I don't need to sell those. I could probably just plop them down on the beach somewhere. I'm kind of past the point where I'm not really like hardcore trying to avoid spoilers anymore, by the way. Like, I have been popping into other Twitch streams, some of which are ahead of me. So I have an idea for some of the things that are ahead, and I think one of the things that's coming up is Isabelle wants to kind of like grade your town, and so I might have to start adding more and more like things outside, even if it doesn't even look all that pretty, just as long as it satisfies Isabelle as far as more things outside, then that's good. Did you find it somewhere nice for the shell fountain and table I sent you? I'm still not sure where to put mine. Oh, cool. Yeah, you're Nicola. I don't know if I really put two and two together between your Twitch name and between like the name that you sent me mail. But yeah, I adore the shell fountain. It's one of my favorite items I own, Peachy. And I was actually thinking of maybe putting it near my town entrance. So kind of where I'm standing right now, but I just haven't put it there yet. It's still like over on the beach right now, but I'm definitely going to use it in my town's like final landscaping, possibly. Alright, so I got a new DIY. What was that? Oh, Joey's sick of the balloons. I admit, it is a lot. Like, you're trying to maybe do other stuff and you can't, practically, because you're just bombarded with balloons. I was trying to work on my gridded map earlier, which, if y'all want, I can show you the progress of my gridded map real quick before we get too much further into my dailies. But yeah, this is my gridded map. Oh, it probably shows up really weird on Twitch. Like, it probably like compresses all the lines and stuff. But yeah, I've gotten like a lot of the coastline on one side of town done. And I plan on focusing on the coast first before I move on to the other stuff. But yeah, we'll switch back to New Horizons. Thank you for the mail, Heather. I'll keep an eye out for it, like the next time I go by my house. Thank you so much. I've shot a few regular balloons, but still no recipes. Yeah, I've not gotten a recipe every single time, Helly. Like, sometimes when I shoot down a regular balloon, I get, like, they love to send me, like, iron nuggets. Like, I'll open a present from a balloon and it's like, oh, it's an iron nugget, okay. So, it can be, like, a variety of different things, but, one of the things it can be is a Sakura recipe, I think. Which I guess is what a lot of the fandom is calling the cherry blossom stuff. Sakura is like the Japanese name for like cherry blossoms. I'll go ahead and drop these over here for Blathers. That's where I'm gonna be heading for them anyways, and it frees up a few inventory slots for now. Sorry to leave so early, but I'm not feeling too well. Gonna try and get some sleep, have a nice rest of stream. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I understand that. Definitely get some good rest and hope you feel better soon. I got the top 5 out of 5 of Isabel Town evaluation today. Oh, congratulations, Joey. I haven't even asked her what mine is. In fact, as important as these dailies are, and as much as I usually do this stuff, maybe I should start to move on to the other sorts of fun things, like showing you all the campsite and the Able sisters. But this is how I usually start my day, is I usually go around shaking trees and trying to get the wasps out, because the wasps make pretty good money. And also get the furniture and the bells from the trees. And then I go around chopping wood, and then I get the ore. So I have like kind of a system. I'm sure you all have your own little systems that you do probably. I can craft you another and mail it to you if you'd like one on either side. It's such a pretty fountain. Oh, thank you. That would really mean a lot. You definitely don't have to though. It probably costs like a lot of shells in order to craft that furniture. I don't want to like run you out of shells or make life difficult for you, Peachy, but that's a really generous offer. And we're getting close to where I do have that shelf furniture laid out for now, but I plan, like I'm saying, like I plan on doing a lot of things differently once I get serious about landscaping. But yeah, that's where my shelf furniture is currently. We can cross the river and show you that. Also, I haven't found the bottle mail for today. I want to make sure to find the bottle mail. That looks like hard work. Yeah, do I do like a little bit more than you guys do as far as shaking every tree? Do you all go to that trouble? Oh, and hi, Dark. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do you play with fans and go to other islands? I do play with viewers and visit viewers' towns. In fact, we could do a little bit of that today. Joey, if you're still in chat, like, you posted this really, really cute dress, like, at your Able Sisters on the Discord. Maybe I can visit your town sometime today and then, like, pick up that dress and also kind of tour your town for the stream. But it's up to you. So I got an egg message bottle. Alright, what's in this one? To whoever finds this, I thought up this DIY recipe while I was waiting for my oven to heat up. Why does that take me so long? I've entrusted my recipe to the sea in the hopes someone makes it. It's simple if you have the parts. So this is from Sky, and it's a woodland wall. I wonder what that is. Oh, thank you, Peachy. Feel free to come, but Able Sisters is closed now. Lane got it though. She could send it to you if you ask her. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, something that I found out, by the way, which, you know, I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but Joey and I were talking about this dress that's at his Able Sisters, and I'm probably just like how I did in New Leaf. In New Leaf, I never used any patterns for QR codes for dresses, and I'm probably going to do the exact same thing in this game, because what I found out is that every single character you create has the exact same pattern storage. So this same storage is going to be tied to any other character I create. So if I create some other character, they will still have these freckles in their pockets. So I can't use mules in order to have more pattern slots like I did in Citaloon, which, not gonna lie, kind of bums me out. I was already like fantasizing how I could use something like 200 pattern slots or like something really crazy like that. Like I was gonna go so wild, y'all, like maybe like murals in places, or like having like maybe a design that you only use like one spot in town, just because like it just seemed that amazing to have that many pattern slots. But no, it does not work that way. Every character you create has the exact same pattern storage. So I will probably be back to just using like the default clothes in the game and not using QR code dresses. I found this really cool Chrome extension that plays Animal Crossing music from the same time in the game as your browser for some nice background music. For example, when it's 5 p.m. it plays the in-game 5 p.m. Yeah, I'm familiar with that too, Rizzle. It's not everyone knows about it, but I think it's like tane.us is the URL, and I'm pretty familiar with it as well. It even plays a variety of different Animal Crossing game soundtracks. Like, you can sync it up with GameCube, Wild World, City Folk. So it's really versatile in that way. I've used it before, but I admit there's something different about like listening to a single hourly tune for like a whole hour when you're not actually playing Animal Crossing. Sometimes if I'm in the mood for some like nostalgic Animal Crossing music, I'll just put on like a playlist on YouTube, or like use YouTube's like autoplay to kind of like show me some different tunes, be like a little Animal Crossing DJ for me or something, because I get a little tired of hearing like the same town tune or the same hourly tune for a whole hour if I'm not playing Animal Crossing. Alright, so I planted some orange trees over here just to help me make some money, and then planted orange windflowers. But I will say that these trees did not grow, so little pro tip, I thought that maybe like they would grow because I can walk around the hole. You see how I can walk around the hole if I scooch? But apparently it's like considered a little too close to the cliff, so that's a bit of a bummer. Oh, okay, so you all might have been talking about a Chrome extension. I'll link you what I know of, which is not a Chrome extension, it's just a website. But maybe Rizzle can tell you more about the actual Chrome extension, but and I better close it before it starts playing music. But yeah, this is what I'm familiar with as like a little music player for Animal Crossing, but I don't think it's a Chrome extension. Thankfully the outfits are very cute here. Yeah, that's something that's gonna save me. Wow, look at this. Nursery orange. You can like pick up a baby tree. I was thinking that's a lot of pattern slots, but that's pretty disappointing that it's shared. Yeah, I feel the same way. We have about 50 slots, I counted, and back in New Leaf we had access to 40, so it's still an upgrade technically. I have 10 more pattern slots than I used in Citaloon, but I was hoping for something even wilder, like something kind of similar to the Happy Home Designer pattern storage. It's possible that could expand later, though. Alright, so I've been planting some oranges. Maybe they'll grow now that I shifted them like a little bit further away from the cliff. I got windflowers as my native flower this time. I'm happy. Oh, congrats, Cake Batter. That's actually one of my favorites. I'm a little bit not super happy that I got pansies, but it is what it is. I definitely, pansies and town flower wasn't on my radar at all when I did my resetting. But yeah, isn't this shell fountain gorgeous? I love it so much. I'm gonna spruce up the like use of my shelf furniture later. I just kind of threw it here, but you can be sure that I'll be making some nice landscaping with the shelf furniture along the beach at some point. Oh, and hi Stacy, welcome to stream. How have you been today, Stacy, other than that disappointment of not being able to move in Cherry quite yet? I ordered another copy of AC today to start a new town. That's something else that I was gonna like try to show you all like once more people came in. But I did finally get my Target pre-order in the mail. Rizzle and I have been waiting like a really long time for our Target pre-orders, but I did get my physical copy. I don't know if maybe I can go to like the full screen webcam, my super professional like full screen webcam that complete with the Logitech logo in the corner. But yeah, this is the physical one that I have, and it also came with like a little journal, so this is my little journal. It has like a little monthly guide in the beginning of it, and something that's really interesting to me is that it doesn't have all the villager birthdays on it. Like, look how empty it is. So it only has like the major NPCs, so I don't know why they chose to do it that way, but they did. But yeah, maybe I can use that journal for like planning some different sorts of things that I could do with my town, like use that as a little town journal. Did I miss the mail? Oh, I just haven't been back to my house yet, Heather. I'm kind of like walking around town, seeing what where the fossils are and that sort of thing. Seeing if I grew any new hybrids. I do spy a new hybrid up there. Got a new orange hyacinth. It's actually my second orange hyacinth, so I wouldn't mind growing like a pink one of these days. I really like the pink hyacinths, but I'm growing orange ones. Been okay. Went to see my mom, which was a mistake for a school day. Spent too much time at your mom's. Wow, guys, look at this. Look at those buds. Doesn't that look blue? Am I getting like blue hyacinths tomorrow? I think I am. That's so exciting. I'm starting to see some hyacinths pop up. Alright, I didn't mean to dig that up. Let's stick up this orange one. The journal looks beautiful. Yeah, well, not gonna lie, it's not the most like aesthetic journal ever. Like, you can definitely, like, if you're bummed out about like the pre-order stuff, like there are so many like probably fan-made Animal Crossing journals out there. You don't have to feel bummed out about it, but I did think it was my favorite like physical pre-order out of like all the ones in the US. Like there was one for Best Buy and one for like GameStop, and I just thought that the one for Target was the best. With my new gold watering can, I'm on the hunt for black roses from my gardens now. Oh, so you can get some gold roses, Joey. Good luck with that. I hope you can add some gold roses soon. Does the gold watering can also water more flowers? Because I've noticed that the regular watering can, it actually waters more than just one flower, which I can appreciate, especially with how many flowers I'm starting to add to these breeding areas, but it definitely doesn't water like a whole bunch. It waters maybe like 2 or 3 flowers sometimes. Oh, R.I.P. Shovel. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't call this like landscaping, but I plopped these down here. This is one of my new Sakura items. It's like a little stone that has water and a few blossom petals in it. And trying to breed some mums back here as well. Oh, so Able Sisters isn't open yet? I guess it's still under construction, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna put Able Sisters. I got so many of these new things from like the town hall. I'm sure you all remember in your own towns the excitement of like finally getting the town hall, and then you check out the ABD and there's just like a million things there that you can buy with your Nook Miles, and I definitely had fun with that, with buying like the lighthouse and the fountain and the new street lamp. Pretty much blew all of my miles that day. I was Nook Miles-less. Oh yeah, I have no shovel. I find it especially painful when my shovel like goes poof when I'm like out in the main part of town and I'm not like near my house. I brought my work because I can't drop it, but she is just relentless. Oh, just like being really talkative, Stacy, or like other sorts of things, like like being kind of naggy, or. But I'm glad you got to visit and still get some work done. Oh, there's no one at my campsite. I thought that might be kind of fun to do on stream, is maybe invite my first campsite townie to live on the island, but I guess I'll have to wait a bit longer for that. All I want is blue and purple hybrids, and so far every single one is pink. I think I need to rearrange my flowers. Yeah, we do have like a hybrid guide posted in the Discord on pinned to like the New Horizons channel, but I will say I don't know like how 100% confident I should be in that, because it might not be official. It might be like fan made at this point, but I'm trying to grow pink windflowers over here, and according to that guide on Discord, red times orange equals pink, which it never used to mean pink in past games. Red and orange never equaled pink before, but that's what I've got set up right now to get pink windflowers. But I also feel you in the sense, Robin, that I guess every single hybrid I've grown so far is orange. Like this one is orange. This was my first hybrid, just chilling out over here, like in the void. Like there's nothing over here, and I just still have it sitting right here. But yeah, that was my first hybrid. And then my next two were those orange hyacinths. So I'm growing like lots of orange stuff. Oh, enjoy your pizza, Helly. That sounds good. It waters more, waters same amount as new leaf. Yeah, that's handy. I find it confusing to keep track of like how many the regular one waters, because it just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. But I remember the gold one, it used to always just water like a solid square. And it was really easy to remember what the gold watering can waters. Oh, I didn't mean to craft this. I meant to craft a shovel. What am I doing? But I might as well finish the job and finish crafting a new watering can. If I have some iron nuggets laying around somewhere. Which I do, knowing me. And I need to remember to like visit my townies and stuff and just check everything out. So I got a bottle mail from this, oh, the Bunny Day wall. Cool. I haven't got a lot of duplicates for the Bunny Day DIY recipes. It would be really nice if you just weren't gonna get duplicates for those, wouldn't it? The material of the journal was a bit surprising to me, like a weird slick plastic. Oh yeah, I guess I've seen journals like that before, but yeah, were you expecting more like a cloth one or something? Oh, these tools kill me, guys. Alright, let's get some hardwood then. So I was kind of dumb. While I was over in Hyacinth Land, I should have like planted some of those hyacinths over there. That would have like cleared up a few spots in my inventory, but I'm gonna like plant them down here near my little yellow garden. think my favorite cherry blossom item's the picnic set. I want to put it by my heart lake to make a cute little picnic area. Oh, that would be adorable, cake batter. I have DIY stations all over my island, never a few meters from one. Most of them are hidden as well. Oh, that's an interesting idea, Joey. I haven't done that. I have like one by Nooks and I have one by my house. I guess I didn't want to get like too spammy with them, but I guess that is very valid. Someone else, like Zenrin, says that they carry a DIY bench. Oh, that's really sneaky. Maybe I gotta start doing that. It is another inventory slot, but nice and easy to drop if you ever do need that spot. I'm so confused. I thought I just picked up hardwood, or maybe what I did was I tried to pick up hardwood, but I couldn't. Oh, and your aunt keeps calling as well, Stacy. I'm sorry for all the interruptions you're having. Don't they understand you need to do your schoolwork? You need to get it done. Let's celebrate Bunny Day every day. Oh, well, I'm glad you're hyped about Bunny Day. It's definitely gotten mixed results or mixed feedback on social media and stuff. How about like a little chat poll? How do you all feel about Bunny Day? Do you like it? Yay, nay? Like some aspects of it, but not other aspects? Oh, got some Nook Miles for that? Oh, cool. I haven't even checked these yet, but yeah, because I got the town hall, now I get like extra Nook Miles depending on the sorts of things I do up here. Oh, and hi, Alina. Thank you. I'm doing pretty good today. It's been like a little bit of a struggle sometimes, but I'm doing good at the moment. I think these eggs are also really throwing off my inventory. If I didn't have to carry around so many eggs, it would really make everything a lot easier. But I'm gonna go sell the wasps since I'm kind of close to Nook's Cranny anyways. So many eggs, indeed. I thought it would be a bit more matte. Still glad I waited for it, but I just wasn't expecting that exactly. Oh yeah, I'm sorry you're a little disappointed in it then, but yeah, I'm glad that I waited for it as well. I was definitely getting a little concerned with Target there, like I was starting to lose faith that they would pull through, because it just got here like yesterday, and that's not anywhere close to what they were originally telling me. $1 million bells bounty for Zipper T Bunny. Jail him. Love the DIYs, love the bunny, love the eggs. Hate how they implemented the eggs. They should have done it like Acorn event in Wild World. Oh, so they were just like, in Wild World, the Acorn event, for anyone who doesn't know, like the acorns were just kind of like distributed underneath the trees and you could like pick up the eggs, and then once you picked up those eggs, they were done. So I think, possibly what Joey and lots of people don't like about them is that they take up spots that could be used for like catching fish, catching bugs, digging stuff out of the ground, or it's basically kind of like hogging materials and bugs and fish. Personally, I don't really feel like I'm hurting for materials at the moment because like I'm kind of a hoarder, so I have lots of materials. And I plan on like going hardcore for like the April bugs and fish once Bunny Day is over, so that's kind of how I feel about it. I actually don't mind it too much, but that's I think what a lot of people think is that they don't like the way the eggs are just everywhere at the moment. Bunny Day is good for like 1 to 5 days, then I think it's gonna get annoying. Yeah, I guess that's true. We have to do this till April 12th, guys. This is our life now. We collect eggs. Why isn't my shovel... I wish the tool thing was a little better. It should know that I always want my shovel. Alright, well... I don't even know which one to unequip. Oh yeah, I have 2 watering cans. Oh, and hi Ginger, welcome to stream, Ginger. How are you today? It's so weird to start a new town. I only have 2 inventory rows and no storage yet, so I have to put everything outside. Ooh, yeah, that's painful. Plus, like, the growing pains of, like, having a new museum and not being able to donate and stuff. I think that's some of what people have talked about with... Some people think New Horizons had, like, a bit of a rough start. I mean, personally, I don't think so. I think it had a lot of stuff to do, like, practically every day that you play the game. But some people think that New Horizons had a bit of a slow start. Oh, and enjoy your homework, Rizzle, or I guess that's an odd thing to say. I hope your homework goes well at least, and thanks for hanging out and lurking. I catch tarantulas for a huge profit. Yeah, I did go to my first Tarantula Island the other day. It was a really frustrating experience. I really am not super great at catching tarantulas, and I was there for way too long, just trying to, like, fill up my inventory. It was, like, right after I expanded my inventory, too. Like, this new expanded inventory is kind of new to me. And it was, like, right after I expanded my inventory, I went to Tarantula Island and had to fill all this up with tarantulas. It took me forever. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna be creative about the ways that I can save on my inventory slots and maybe plant some of my first bamboo. Maybe I can plant a little bit of bamboo over near that, like, hot spring area. Can't believe Bunny Day is gonna be another 11 days. Yeah, really? I guess that's starting to hit home for me a little too. Like, I've been in the I don't hate Bunny Day camp, but maybe I'm gonna be in a different camp after a few more days of this. I think it's partly because of the sheer amount of, like, DIY projects, though. They really gave us quite a lot, you know? Oh, and hi Blue, how are you today? I'm doing alright, other than a few issues with my eye earlier. I'm doing okay. People on Twitter keep complaining because all they fish up is eggs. Yeah, I can see that, but at the same time, like, what are you expecting right now? You should just expect it. Maybe fish later. Like, if it really, like, bothers people enough, maybe they should just time travel to, like, towards the end of Bunny Day. Alright, so let me plant bamboo for the first time. And do I have an axe in my pockets? Because some of the cedar stuff's gonna have to go if I plant more bamboo. Okay, just woke up from a nap. How are you? Oh, that sounds cozy. I took a little bit of a nap before stream as well. It was really refreshing and really needed, I think. But yeah, naps are always good. I don't mind respawning eggs, I just wish they were more evenly available. I gave 30 or 40 stone and water eggs, but only like 3 earth eggs, and that's kind of annoying. What do you mean by gave eggs? Do you all give them to Zipper? Because I thought you were supposed to keep them for crafting. Are you supposed to, like, give them to Zipper somehow? But yeah, I'm planting some of my first bamboo here, partly just because I need some of the bamboo shoots for, like, crafting, so might as well get started planting a few around town. I don't really want bamboo in the final edition of my town, though, because I think of bamboo as being something specific for, like, a certain region of the world, and in the sort of world building I'm doing, like, that's just not the region of the world that I'm in, so I'm probably gonna, like, not have bamboo later. But yeah, now this is a little bit clearer to see everything. Chopping down this tree. Oh, hi Kimma. Yeah, happy second Bunny Day to you too, and happy April 2nd. Yesterday was April Fool's technically. I actually didn't see a whole lot of like April Fool's stuff on social media. Maybe it's just because my Twitter is full of New Horizons stuff instead. But Nan's talking to us. A very good morning to you, Glyneth kid. You'll be glad to know that day by day I'm settling in here. Oh, I'm glad. Nan is our newest neighbor. I love my new life on the island, and I love all my neighbors. Until next time, kid. Oh, so she didn't have like anything like massive to say. She just wanted to kind of say that she's settling into town well. Perhaps drinking a morning energy drink. I've never really liked Thursdays. Oh, why, Nan? My best friend had music lessons on Thursdays, so I had no one to play with those afternoons, kid. Oh. I'm suddenly really tired, probably from working on this assignment because I have to stare at the computer screen. Yeah, well, I'm sorry that you have to deal with all this like school stress on top of everything else, Mercy, and try to get some rest when you can in between your schoolwork. Sometimes lately, like, I've been trying to like possibly work myself too hard as well, where like I really want to finish that gridded map of my town, because I feel like any day now I could be getting closer to unlocking terraforming, and I'll really want to like plan my map out on a grid when I unlock terraforming, so yeah, but that gridded map is quite the endeavor, quite the project, so I need to, it's probably not good on my eyes either to be like looking at the screen that long. Ooh, a regular balloon present. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I hope it's a Sakura one. I hope it's like a cherry blossom gift. Oh gosh, that was close. I thought I was gonna land in the water. But I guess while I'm over here, I could sell some of this stuff, like the wasps. I read somewhere that Zipper can trade you if you give him 3 eggs. He'll give you one of a type you want, but that sounds exhausting. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard that. Nan's such a sweetheart. Yeah, I'm enjoying having Nan in town. I think she's a cutie. And plus her house exterior is really cute too, like perfect for that little like woodland area I have going on up there. And I guess I have a few spare flowers too, some fossils, star fragments. Some of this stuff could probably like go into storage. Oh, and hi Theo, welcome to stream. How have you been, Theo? My campsite and tailors will be available tomorrow. Wow, you and I are like in the same boat. I also just built my Able Sisters, and right now it's like in the little like, I guess tent stage, like it's being built currently. So I look forward to that maybe opening tomorrow possibly. And my campsite seems to be open, but it's not, there's no one there. But yeah, there was an elephant slide in there. I'm not really interested in the elephant slide though. And because I am so lazy, I'm just gonna put it in here, man. Just get it out of my pockets. There's a KK Slider song I'd like, but I have no clue how to get it. It'd be mostly fine waiting for it, but it'd be cool if someone had one to spare. Well, are you in our Discord, Theo? We do have like a trading section on our Discord. Maybe you could see if anyone's up for trading it there. And I'm gonna plant a few of the flowers that I have in my pockets around town since it's kind of cluttering them up anyways. And then maybe once I deposit my wood in my wood pile, I'll be like all good to go as far as inventory troubles. Oh, sure, Theo. Yeah, I've definitely gotten some solid help from our like Discord's trading and stuff, and even owe like most of my money to like our turnip section on the Discord. So it really is a nice place to do some trading. So I also have some white lilies. So I guess in addition to other sorts of things I could do today, like besides Bunny Day, besides cherry blossoms, I could also start to do like a little bit of decorating. Not in the sense of like the final version of Athalia, but at least doing a few things to make things look nicer than they currently are. Maybe to like make Isabel happy when it comes time to like see what my rating is. And I guess I also need to finish helping Gulliver out. I still haven't done that. Oh, there's Nan hanging out under a tree. Oh, sure, Theo. Yeah. Maybe I should add some more, like, mods to the Discord so that more people can, like, approve newcomers and stuff. But yeah, this is Pudge's house. Let's go see what Pudge is up to. Oh. Doesn't it look like Pudge is always kind of looking down at the ground or something? His head is like always angled downwards. What do you think of my place? Make yourself comfy. Bunny Day is all about candy eggs, which makes it the best. Come on, April 12th, get here faster. So Pudge, typical lazy, is focused more on like the tastiness of Easter than anything else. Are you rocking a sky egg outfit? Nice, looks easy to move in. Watching you move is making me want to move. It's like, oh yeah, I can move. I forget sometimes. Oh, you think Pudge is cute too, Joey? Yeah, I've enjoyed having him and basically all my townies. I'm really happy with my starting group lineup here. This log stool fits my butt perfectly. But yeah, he has one of those like cabin houses that's like really generic. Like a lot of my villagers still have the very generic houses that like everyone has. Oh, you got the cherry blossom recipe for the bag? Congrats, Cake Batter. I don't have that recipe, but I do have the bag. Someone sent me the bag in the mail as a gift, so that was really a generous gift. I love that fruit juicer. Yeah, I've been eyeing that too, Kim. I haven't ever seen that like in a non-villager house. I want cherry recipes, not any yet. Oh, really, Joey? I've gotten like at least 3. One you get from Isabel usually. But look at Bunny here. She's what's she up to? Doing some yoga, I guess? Doing some stretching? I'm so happy you came. Did I hear your friend's name is CeeLo and they're from Ikomo Mai? Oh, so CeeLo talked to Bunny when he was here? Wow, I know it's a mondo pain to get here, but it'd be fab if they visited again. So Bunny wants to see CeeLo again. Gwyneth, do you need something? Not really, I'm just making my rounds. A lot of the villagers will be talking about Bunny Day right now since that's like the hot topic, I guess. I will be over the top excited the entire time, I mean it. I love everything about Bunny Day, the beautiful eggs, the fab colors, the pop designs, and all that cuteness. See, don't say I didn't warn you. So, Bunny is in the Love Bunny Day camp. Love Pudge's exterior. Yeah, I have to say that I don't think you can go too wrong with the New Horizons house exteriors. I'll probably still try to collect them all and like make a little guide over on WordPress, just because I'd like to know what they all are, but I definitely don't think that any of them look too ugly, to be honest. It's not like a New Leaf where some of those houses really genuinely were kind of ugly. So I'm glad that they did such a nice job with the villager house exteriors in this game. I think they made everything look quite aesthetic. kid moved to my island yesterday and I want him to go because he has a box of tissues next to his bed. It's creepy. Oh, why is that creepy? Maybe he's got a cold. I want the fruit pitcher so bad every day. I hope one of my villagers will give me the recipe. Yeah, haven't they made... part of the psychology of New Horizons is you get so excited for things that used to just be commonplace. Like, I bet we wouldn't bat an eye if we saw something like that show up at Nook's Cranny in like a previous game. But like, New Horizons makes you excited about things that you didn't even have to work for in the past. Like, we're getting excited about building the Able Sisters and about like every little recipe that we get. Like, it's just everything is so pure and so wholesomely like looked forward to now. Oh, it was you that sent the cherry blossom bag, Peachy. I didn't want to say in case I got it wrong, but yeah, I still do have the letter if I wanted to like double check. But yeah, thanks so much to everyone who like sends me little letters in the mail. I really appreciate it. And it looks like I have another one. I have one from Heather. Surprise from Heather. I wonder what this is. And this is from Peachy Keen in chat, I think. Oh, another fountain. Maybe I'll do a little bit of landscaping with that like fountain today since you just sent me another one. I'm having so much trouble with getting a rating. I'm just so picky when it comes to decorating my island. Yeah, am I gonna be in the same boat, Alina? I feel like I might have to start just plopping stuff down just to like get the rating done and not have to like, you know, I'll just have to plop stuff down to get the rating done, not have to like please myself, you know? I just need to get that part of the game over with. Oh, and hi Mary, welcome to stream. How are you today? Dug up some money. Do you guys bury the money trees every time, or do you just like take the money and run? Oh, Mary Danny, thank you so much for subscribing. Wow, the support means a lot. Thank you so much for that tier 1 sub, and I hope you enjoy those Animal Crossing emotes and continue to enjoy your time in stream. If you're not already in the Discord, feel free to join so you can use those emotes in both Twitch and Discord. Thank you so much for the support. I've gotten so much love today and it really means a lot. Thank you so much, everyone. Something I've never tested, by the way. Maybe I could test this for the very first time. Maybe I can eat some apples and try to move these trees around. That way I don't have to wait like 4 days for the trees to grow again. Maybe if I do that, I can just do some quick landscaping over here. Alright, I don't know. I've never done this before. So let's charge ourselves up. And thanks so much for those gifts, by the way. I think I got a little distracted thinking because, like, I think I was talking about something else, but thanks so much for this dress. I could see it working really well for like a side character. I mean, Glyneth might be my little peasant girl, but isn't that so good for like a more royal sort of character? Been lurking for a while now. Oh, cool. Feel free to continue to enjoy to lurk if you'd like. Thanks so much for coming out though, so I could thank you for subscribing and meet you. Sometimes it's kind of nice to meet lurkers. Because of work, it was hard to catch live streams. Oh, really? I'm glad you were able to make it to this one then, but it also really means a lot to me that maybe people would watch when I'm like offline and stuff. So what Nook Miles did I get? Island Togetherness? Oh, interesting. I'm still an unabashedly shy kid though. The Nook miles really add up. I used to be completely broke, but I'm already back up to around 10,000. So this is the Bunny Day wall. I really resent the idea, guys. I really don't want to, but if I have to, I can of course make one of my new rooms. You know, like I recently expanded and added a new room. I could make my new room a Bunny Day room, but I'm kind of loath to do that. Oh, and hi Super Ultra, welcome to stream as well. How have you been? Dang, isn't this wild, like digging up these trees? I can't believe I'm finally doing it after like getting such a kick out of that E3 moment where that girl just casually digs up the tree during that like classic autumn shot. I'm finally doing it myself. But my pocket's already full again. So I wonder if... Yeah, I could probably drop the iron nugget somewhere. I need to go see Blathers. Maybe I could put away my royal dress and my fragments. Yeah, make a little stop up there to my storage real quick. Arlinia is so welcoming and happy vibes. Oh yeah, I love the streamer Arlinia as well. I think there's a few like members of my community that are also like part of hers, and I really like that we're kind of like almost a shared streamer community in that sense. I really love Arlinia a lot as well. Let me put away some stuff in storage. I feel like I think of Bunny sometimes when I walk into this room now, because Bunny also has Forest Life playing. But yeah, I think that's good. I could also deposit the wood in my wood pile. If I get up to it today, I need to like make some fences probably. The biggest thing that I've seen as far as like something that will help you get that town rating is actually moving in lots of villagers, because I think there's a cap on like having 7 in order to have the town rating that Isabel wants. So that's something I'll be keeping an eye on, as well as just making sure I like invite lots of villagers over here. Alright, should I experiment? Maybe like bury 10,000? Maybe that'll work. I made a Bunny Day room because I have no creativity, but I get why people hate it. No, I can see how it would be cute, Robin, but I admit, like, it's a little too, like... What's the word? It's like almost a little too colorful for me. But I can see how it would be really cute. Let me see what I can do with the shell fountain and the sort of, like, trees that I have. Do, like, a little bit of landscaping. So maybe the fountain could either be centered, or I think what Peachy Keen was suggesting is I could like go symmetrical, like have one on either side. I can kind of see which one I like better. You can also destroy rocks if you eat a fruit and whack it, and they'll grow back the next day. Yeah, I've been thinking about that, Joey, because I did hear about that, and I was wondering if maybe, like, if you want it to be really hardcore, what if you want your rocks all in one spot? Like, you're trying to have, like, a mysterious, like, rocky part of your forest or something? Like, could you destroy all the rocks and then, like, have them all spawn where you want to by covering your whole path, your whole town in patterns? Because if you cover everything in your town with patterns except for a few spots where the rocks go, maybe the rocks will spawn there and you can kind of force them to spawn where you want. Not gonna lie, I miss the old Bunny Day wall and flooring, but I love all the new Bunny Day furniture. The biggest thing that I miss is I've always been really fond of the Bunny Day light. You know that little like egg lamp? I've always been like really fond of that one. And they changed it, so I'm a little bummed about that. Oh, Theo, thank you. I can't wait to like accept you and assign you a role when I'm done with stream. Or if like I take a break at some point during the stream, I'll be sure to do that. Do money trees only grow once? I think it only sprouts money once, but I think, yeah, I mean, if you want to just have a money tree for decoration, like, you can just leave it there forever, but I think if you, like, shake the money out, I don't think it's gonna grow back. Good old Diplodocus. What would we do without you? This stout fellow embodied all the best in dinosaurs. Those sturdy legs, that magnificent tail, and above all, that extraordinary neck. Did you know its gravity was so strong that sitting up on its hind legs was probably easy? What's more, paired with its long neck, this ability greatly increased its reach for eating plants. Oh, cool. I do find it a little interesting that he will give you info about the fossils even if you haven't completed the fossil. Like, you can just give him like one piece and he'll like tell you all about it. But look at all these duplicates. Wow. I've seen up to 30,000 bells work for the money trees. Oh, cool. Yeah, I used to have fun with that, like in my Wild World days, because in Wild World it was actually really hard to get money trees to grow, so you could increase the probability that your tree would grow by planting like higher quantities of money. So sometimes I would even plant stuff like 99k bell bags and stuff in Wild World, but in this game it's practically guaranteed as long as you like bury the money tree into that little like glowy spot. I would much prefer the golden trees to come back though. If y'all are familiar with those golden trees from the GameCube version, I freaking love those. I would probably, like, if they were still a thing, I would probably make a themed area around my town with those trees, but I guess it's no use daydreaming about it since the golden trees aren't in the game, but if they were, I would have a lot of fun with it. Your New Leaf Town is so pretty. One of the first tour videos I watched. Oh, you found one of my, like, well, it's not my tour, actually. I haven't done my own tour of Citaloon for YouTube, but there are a few, like, floating out there as far as, like, tours other people have done when visiting Citaloon's Dreamtown. Thanks for checking those out, and I'm really sorry in general, like, for anyone who, like, tunes into these, like, early New Horizons streams of mine expecting to see, like, that level of, like, decoration done and stuff. I tend to get, like, a little bit of a slow start with my towns where, like, I like to feel really settled before I start going hardcore into decorating. I think for me, the big thing that'll, like, flip the switch of, like, me decorating is maybe when I unlock terraforming, because right now I feel like if I landscape too much, it's just gonna be, like, redone later, because I'm gonna terraform everything and, like, as soon as I unlock it. I feel like I was doing something. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go get the other shell fountain. Okay, I knew I wandered over here for a reason. Works up to 99k, but only works 50% of the time? Really, Joey? I didn't know that. I thought it had like 100% success rate, because I've just been planting them in the holes like crazy, and they've like always worked for me. That's so weird. Was anyone else a little sad about not being able to sit on rocks in New Horizons? I can definitely see that, Zinrin. I both loved and hated that in New Leaf because I would always like accidentally sit on the rocks, but at the same time, like, it was really cute. I remember how wholesome everyone's reaction was to that. You remember, some of you have been in the community for a really long time. Do you remember the welcome amiibo like announcement and all the like cute little things they added in that welcome amiibo update to New Leaf. So in that sense, I'm kind of sad that they took it away. Maybe I can eat some eggs. Do you think I have enough like wood eggs? It's really hot outside, but I made hot chocolate. Oh, that's an interesting choice. But I know how that goes. Some people scoff at me for like still wanting ice cream in winter and stuff like that, but to me, if it's tasty, it's tasty. I was disappointed there are no color variants for the town hall or resident services. Oh yeah, I've barely even talked about my town hall, guys, because I did unlock it on one of my days off from stream, but it has been around for like a few days now, so I have gotten used to it, but I was really disappointed that the pavement is brown because, like I was talking about earlier, I kind of want to make one of my coastlines be like a white, elegant coastline inspired by like a fantasy city, and it's just really close to the town hall. So while I think that the town hall building itself might work well for that city because it's kind of this elegant looking building, I don't like the brick pavement. I was hoping to get like white pavement for the town hall, and I was trying to like actively reset on the start screen to try to get different color pavement, and then someone told me like, no, there's no other pavement. That's worthless. Ooh, welcome back, Helly. I'm glad you enjoyed your pizza. It's exciting for me seeing it grow and change. Oh, that's nice, Peachy. Yeah, like, it's possible that what I'm doing right now, maybe I'll try to put a little bit more effort into this particular— oh. What? I didn't mean to bury my shell fountain. But yeah, it's possible I'll put a little bit more effort into like this spot than I usually do. Like, I mean, lately in New Horizons, I've just been kind of like plopping stuff down that I have, like this. But let's see if I can create something pretty to lead up to the town hall. So something to keep in mind is, will it let me plant a tree right here, or will it be like, no, sorry, don't do that? Yeah, no place to plant things? Okay. I'll see you in a little bit, Theo. Oh, and hi Nirvana, welcome to stream. How are you today, Nirvana? We're just having a chill bunny day, cherry blossom stream, getting up to like some solo town work. I was thinking that like Friday and Saturday I could get back more into like visiting you all's towns, like do some town visits. I'm kind of getting tired of how much the eggs are like dominating my inventory. Maybe for now I can like plop them down for decoration over here by the town hall. I hope so. I want to move my town hall desperately, so I hope they'll add customization in a future update. Yeah, there's so much speculation of like what is possible for a future update and what isn't. I mean, I admit like I'm a little nervous about it all because they seem to be hyping these holidays for the updates. And the holidays are fun and all, but I hope they consider adding other sorts of things to updates too, like I'd love some more bridges and ramps that are more fanciful. Like right now I might be forced into like something stone or something like more plain when I'm kind of going for like a fantasy town. So I'd love like some more bridged ramp varieties. I'd love to be able to customize the town hall and pavement. There's so much they could do with this like otherwise like super rich customization sort of game. Like there's so much more they could add. At some point tomorrow, can I catalog that sandcastle and the beach towel? Oh sure, Joey. I thought practically everyone got a sand castle. One of my villagers just kind of like walked up and gave that to me. Alright, so what I'm gonna try, I'm gonna try to plant like cherry blossom trees, like framing the dock, and kind of like semi-blocks the fountains, but in an aesthetic way, you know? Like you can see the fountains peeking through the trees. Oh, that's good, Nirvana. I'm glad you're doing well. I didn't know you could hang your shoes too. Yeah, I kind of figured out some of that sort of stuff earlier, like I was at a loss for how to like fill up my much larger house, which that's something else we could do if we really want to like fill up this stream and stream a while, as I could work on some interior decorating as well. But you can even like hang your backpack. So one of the items I have on the wall of my room is like a backpack. It's really adorable actually. Oh, and hi Therapy Crossing, welcome to stream. I think your the color of your username kind of like blended in with others nearby and I kind of missed you, but welcome in. I hope you're doing well, Therapy. Alright, so let's see, this shell fountain right here. Oh, it's kind of like, is it just me or is it not centered? Okay, I guess you gotta be careful about the half spaces and stuff in this one. And something I want to be considerate of is that I don't want to totally like block being able to walk this way. Like I want you to still be able to walk this way because this is the way you would get over to the beach. So I'm gonna leave this spot open. And then maybe add another few cherry blossom trees here. Didn't realize we could customize the shell fountains. That's stunning. Oh, you think that they're customized? I actually don't know that because I got these as a gift and I don't have the DIY recipe myself, but I thought this was just the regular shell fountain, but either way it is really gorgeous. I do love it. Have y'all noticed that I haven't been super dutiful about the balloon presents? Sometimes I just let them go by. There's like way too many. If you want to like get some stuff done and like play other aspects of the game, sometimes you just gotta ignore them. But this one's so close by, I'll shoot this one down, I guess. Yet another egg. Go and join the egg pile over here. And I'm still getting used to the hourly music. How do you all like the hourly music? Do you think it's cute? Wow, look at that coat. You'd definitely be like warm in this thing, man. You don't have a sandcastle either, Heather? Oh, maybe I'll have to send some sandcastles out in the mail, because you've definitely sent me a lot of things, Heather. I can send you a sandcastle. Gonna get my Switch and play along. Oh, that sounds cozy, Nirvana. I like to do that too. It's great to kind of like watch what other people do with their games as you're playing your own town. So I do love hyacinths. Much prefer hyacinths to tulips when it comes to elegant flower arrangements. What I think tulips are great for is like residential areas, or if you're trying to like create something like, I don't know, the Netherlands or that sort of vibe. That's what tulips are great for, but for elegance, I really love hyacinths and lilies and roses. The shell fountain is gorgeous. Yeah, I love how like itty bitty it is, because there is another sort of fountain in the game that I have, and it's like this giant honking thing, so I feel like for that tiny little area near the dock, like the shell fountain works a lot better. My villager Renee gave me a shell chair, not a fountain. Yeah, the only shell furniture I have is possibly like the bed. I could check though, I'm not sure. Yeah, I have the bed and the stereo. I will say, if any of you like get extra shell stuff, like either DIYs or just extra shell stuff in general, like feel free to like hit me up if you want to like trade stuff. Like I can try to show you things that I have unlocked both in my catalog and in DIYs. Maybe we can help each other out. I'm even open like for gorgeous shell furniture. Like I'll shell out like Nook Miles stuff for you. Like if you want like a lighthouse, I'll give you a lighthouse. Like I love the shell furniture so much, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it like on my beaches, I think, so. Oh, and good morning, Teru. What's funny is it's actually like 6 p.m. in my game. Maybe I should go ahead and adjust that. I've been doing some mild time traveling in the sense of not time traveling forward at all, but in a way time traveling backward within the day so that the shops don't close late at night and stuff, so I don't know, maybe while I'm thinking about it, like, I should really adjust that. Maybe I'll do that real quick. But I hope you're having a good day, Teru. It's always good to see you pop in. Have you found any Sakura Blossom DIYs yet? I have the carpet, which is kind of interesting. I didn't realize that there was a carpet until I like shot it out of a balloon. And I have the picnic basket, which I got from Isabel. And I have like a little pond stone. The pond stone is like a little stone that has like a little bit of water in it, and on top of the water is a few cherry blossoms. Alright, so let's... Look at this cheating here. I had it set to Honolulu. I'm actually like, this is my time zone. So it's really like 6 p.m. So let's load it back up with this. Oh, is it gonna adjust? I'm a little confused because the start screen didn't adjust, so maybe I'll have to like boot up my Switch again. Oh yeah, it's not updated yet. I haven't been getting the balloons, but the normal ones I try to. Yeah, I've wondered a little bit what my strategy for the balloon should be. Like, one, the completionist in me does want to get more of the Bunny Day DIYs, but the other aspect of me is a little bit nervous about that glitch. Ooh, wow. Wow. Look at this sunset. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm a little bit nervous about the Bunny Day like balloon glitch, so I am a little like unsure of how I should go about, like, should I shoot down like every single balloon I see, because I still need both Bunny Day DIYs and I need Sakura DIYs, or should I just focus more on the Sakura ones because I like them better? Oh, this is from Alina. I think it's Alina might have been in chat earlier. I have an extra one. I hope you don't already have it. If you do, just pass it along. Oh, that's a sweet gesture to like pass it along if I already have it. I don't have a sandcastle either. They're adorable. I'm kind of surprised because Bunny suggested it to me, but maybe your villagers suggest different sorts of things to you. Ah, rustic stone wall. I like that. Thank you so much, Alina. I really appreciate that. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that looks nice. And it has some windows on it. There's something especially like golden about this sunset, isn't it? I wonder if it's a little different than usual. It just feels extra golden. I like it better than New Leaf soundtrack personally, but I do admit it feels very background. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it compared to New Leaf. I almost feel like it's possible I played New Leaf too much to have like a unbiased opinion on it quite yet. I'm still getting used to the New Horizons music, and I played New Leaf for thousands of hours, so I feel like I need to give it more time. But I think my favorite soundtrack will always be Animal Crossing GameCube. I think that's the best soundtrack out of all the Animal Crossing games. So let me see if I can get some more hyacinths and flowers for landscaping. My hourly music turned interesting, more jazzy and upbeat after I put the town hall. Yeah, Taro, that's what actually unlocks the hourly music for you. Before you get the town hall, it's like this sort of like prologue music. Alright, do I have some white lilies? Yes, I will take the white lilies. I'll take the white hyacinths. Ooh, white roses. That might be nice too. Yellow hyacinths. I'm glad I have so many of the flowers that I was sort of keeping in mind for that area. I'm a little uncertain about yellow roses over there, but I could try it. I could see how it looks. Oh, you customize the fountains to give a pearl effect? They can be different colors, brown, purple, etc. That's so interesting, Peachy. Wow, I didn't realize that. Should I try customizing my shell bed sometime? Oh, and this is from Nido, I think from Davon in chat. Thank you all so much for the presents, guys. I'll try my best to like write as many people back as I can with like fun little things from my catalog. I usually try to do that. Oh, a shell lamp! You didn't have to send me that for free, Davon. Do you want something in return for that? Let me know if there's something you want in return for that. But wow, let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's like a little itty bitty lamp. Oh, cool. It is very dreamy, isn't it? The way it kind of glows from the shell. I think that's good for my other area, my little mermaid area over there. I can give you a shell table if you don't have it. Oh, I actually do have a shell table. Thank you, Heather. I'm definitely like on the lookout for DIYs though, so I can craft these myself. Oh, and hi Red, welcome to stream as well. I'm sorry I'm kind of behind in chat, but hope you're doing well today, Red. Such a beautiful sunset out today. I'm really enjoying like the fact that I finally set my time to real time. For a while there, I was set to like several hours before what real time is for me, and it's nice to feel authentic. It's 6 p.m. in real life, it's 6 p.m. in my game. What's funny is like in real life right now though, it's like super like bright outside. It's not sunsetty at all like in my real life right now, but Animal Crossing time has always worked a little differently. Oh, and hi Pikmin lover, welcome to stream. Where are y'all finding roses at? Yeah, roses have been rare for me, Stacy. I feel your pain. I recommend trying to trade for roses in the Discord. In fact, I got some roses from like my mod, Blue Mage. If you want a Wi-Fi with them sometime, their native flower is roses, so I actually never realized until a few days after playing that the music before the town hall was the same thing over and over. I admit, I think they did a good job with it. Don't you think, Nirvana? Like, I didn't get super tired of it. I wasn't like, oh, this song again. Oh, this music's getting on my nerves. It's not like I felt that way. I thought that they did a good job with the prologue music, but definitely glad to have hourly music now. Oh. I realized something that's kind of bumming me out slightly is that I'm not going to be able to see how this looks because the flowers grow in stages now. Not gonna lie, this was one of my favorite aspects of previous Animal Crossing games compared to this one, is that you get that instant gratification of knowing what your garden's gonna look like, and you just don't have that anymore. You have to wait for them to grow. But oh well. Maybe some yellow roses will look nice next to the white lilies. So many flower bags. Yeah, I've been trying to hoard them. The 7 p.m. music has these 4 or so notes that keep coming in that remind me so badly of something I can't put my finger on. Oh, really? My favorite is the 4 p.m. music, so I'm a little sad that we missed that one today. That one's my favorite. Do you all have like a favorite hourly tune so far? It didn't need too many materials, so it's fine. Yeah, I guess once you have the DIY, like, it's just basically collecting shells on the beach. It just feels like such fancy furniture, though. It feels like I should pay you back. Yeah, maybe, something I always like to do is, in my garden arrangements, I like to come up with something like a little, I don't know, unexpected, like not planting all hyacinths near each other, but planting kind of like a mixture of different flowers. Eventually I'd love to do that for Athalia, and so that's kind of what I'm trying to have a little fun with here. Planting like different flowers near each other. Where did my white lilies go? Didn't I just have some? Oh, enjoy your lurk, Mercy. Good luck on your assignment. I got a DIY from Pango and it's a shell table. Gosh, I'm jealous. I did make the rounds today and I talked to a lot of my villagers, but no one had a shell table or a shell anything for me. I think I might have even gotten my shell projects from like a balloon or like a bottle mail or something. Oh, look, an earth egg. Oh, I came up with a DIY just off of digging up that earth egg. At capacity manager, 2,000 miles. That's a lot. I wonder what happened to my lilies. I thought I had some. Did I drop them somewhere? Maybe I'll go check my storage again. So your favorites, Mary's is 6 p.m., which is the one that's like playing at the moment. Nirvana's is 3 p.m. or 5 p.m. Cake Batter's is 2 p.m. Wow, so a lot of different answers. I wonder if mine will change when I get a better feel for the music, but for now it's 4 p.m. I think 4 p.m. is like a really fun, like kind of, I don't know, it's like really jaunty. That's the best word to describe it. Alright, so I've got some trees cluttering up my pockets. I don't even know how to like get rid of this stuff. Maybe I'll drop like an aesthetic tree branch in my house just to like clear up my inventory slot. Just one. It's funny how I keep managing to like fill up my inventory more and more. Like the more it expands, I'm just never satisfied. They could give me like 100 slots and I would still fill it up. Yeah, we talked about the balloon glitch a little earlier, Pikmin Lover. It's definitely good to like keep reminding of it though. Like that's part of why like I've let a few balloons pass me by today. I wouldn't mind getting more of the Sakura furniture, so I'm going to continue to shoot down regular balloons, but as far as the Bunny Day balloons, maybe I'll let a few of those like pass by. And I feel like I could also... Don't you all think it's a little bit of a bummer that the flowers don't stack? That's something that gets me down sometimes, is that really clutters up your inventory when you start like digging up flowers and digging up trees. It's just a lot, you know? My wood staircase is going to be built tomorrow. Happy with that. Oh, congratulations. I do think it's super exciting. Some of the players that have been playing since like March 19th and haven't been time traveling, they're starting to unlock the terraforming tools and stuff. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I mean, it's not really like that big of a deal to me having to wait like an extra week or so. Like I'm cool with it, but I'm a little bit behind in the sense that I started my town not on March 19th, but on March 22nd. And what's more is sometimes I haven't progressed the way I should every single day. Like, there was one day where like I really put off like planning my villager plots. And there's another day where like I went like 2 days without building the Able Sisters. So sometimes I just haven't been like really quick about progressing because I want to like take my time and like pick good spots for everything. But I finally had a little bit of a breakthrough through that mentality, in the sense that I realized that once I start terraforming, I'm gonna want to move everything anyways. So I really don't need to like feel like every single spot in town has to be perfect, because I'm gonna be terraforming very soon in any case. I will say something that kind of bugs me is I'm really into the idea of like panning up and seeing a pretty view, especially at things like entrances. So isn't it a bit of a bummer that it's like what's lined up in my pretty view at the entrance is like the bulletin board and the street lamp? Like look at that. I just wish it was a little different. But it was my bad for building my town this way, I guess. I wonder if I should put like a street light here to maybe make it look a little more aesthetic. By the way, to get your villagers to give you the recipe, they gotta be in their house and they're crafting something. Yeah, I've picked up on that, not just in my town, but in other towns too. Like, if you visit other towns and they're crafting on their little bench, sometimes you can get DIYs that way too. So, I wonder if I like this at all. Not gonna lie, part of it bugs me, the fact that I'm making the entrance to the town hall so narrow, but I do think it's aesthetic looking, you know? Ah, these half spaces, man. They're almost too flexible. So this is like enough to like walk in between the street lamps. Might add a bit more like scenery, like when you pan up and like look ahead. I'm going bug catching right now since Flick is in my town today. Oh, that'll be good and productive nirvana. I've heard a lot of people like to go on like tarantula hunting tours when Flick is in town. I wasn't quite that smart, didn't quite plan ahead that well. I went on my first tarantula hunt the other day and Flick wasn't even in my town. Oh! I couldn't even put that thing in my pockets and it still destroyed my shovel. Great. I'm working towards expanding my home, but I don't have the bells to pay it off yet. Well, I definitely recommend the turnip market if you're trying to like unlock some quick bells for yourself. If you get any double Sakura recipes, send them to me. I got almost all of them. Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind, Pikmin. I don't know if I have any of those at all. I don't really recognize that. So let's craft a shovel. Oh. I wish I would just like pull it from your inventory, you know? Like just know that I have it sitting over here and pull it from it. Dang. Alright. Having trouble catching these cherry blossoms. I'm at 118 out of 300 balloons popped. I hope they fix it soon. Yeah, I appreciate it if you all like help me keep an eye out for it. Like maybe if you hear any news about them like patching that glitch, you can post it in Discord for me or something, because I'm definitely kind of nervous about it too, and I hope they patch it as well. I did hear that they patched that villager adoption glitch, so I think we're finally good to go there. Like if you force out a villager via amiibo card, I think there's no more like any sort of worry about like what happens. It's all good now. So I'm glad they're patching some things. Oh, look at Pudge chilling out by the river, enjoying the cherry blossoms. I started mine when the game came out on the 20th, but I still don't have terraforming yet. Yeah, from what I've gathered, like, it definitely depends on, like, how productive you manage to be. Like, some players have really been, like, grinding, and, like, every time that they possibly can, like, unlock something new or progress further in the game in the story mode, as I've seen a lot of people call it. But someone like me who's been, like, meandering a bit more and not really, like, getting everything done every day, it's a little different. Just trying to move this thing around. I'm having trouble. I'm gonna plant some tulips over here by the cliff just because I want to get them out of my pockets, and I don't really want to put them in storage either. I like the 12 a.m. music, but I'm never up that late or early to ever hear it. Oh. I usually am. I've been a bit of a night owl when it comes to this game. Ooh, a regular balloon present. I gotta shoot this one down. I really want the cherry blossom items, but I haven't gotten any of them yet. Well, keep your fingers crossed for me. Maybe this is one. This is what you should look out for, is regular balloon presents. Ah! Well, amongst like all this like bunny day craziness, there are still some regular balloon presents, and it's the regular ones that will sometimes have, oh, just iron nuggets. But yeah, sometimes they'll have the Sakura furniture in there, or the cherry blossoms. I don't know what to call it. What do y'all think I should call it? Should I call it Sakura, or should I call it cherry blossoms? Oh, I haven't mined for ore yet today. That's something I've been forgetting about. But yeah, here's my trusty shovel. Oh, and hi Chloe, welcome to stream. I'll be going to sleep now. It's a night time for me, unfortunately, but I enjoyed the time here so much. Have a good rest of stream. Hope you'll feel fully better soon. Oh, thank you, Lunska. Thank you so much for the kind words about, like, my eye healing, and I'm glad you enjoyed your time here. I definitely feel like it's been, like, a chill little, like, landscaping type of stream, which, amongst all the multiplayer and, like, fun sorts of things you can get up to, like, in other towns and through Wi-Fi, like, it's also important for me to like focus on my town development sometimes, and I think it can make for some cozy gameplay. Dang, I just really... I don't have space for nothing. I'm running into so many problems. Don't you all feel like that landscaping in general is going to be a little bit like this though? Because the nature of the fact that they made it so every flower is not stackable, and like all the furniture and the trees aren't stackable. So it's just going to be like, I feel like landscaping is going to be something that's very inventory. It's going to be a big struggle inventory wise. So I planted a row of like red here and a row of white here. So this one needs more red. Maybe I can plant a few yellow ones over here. Oh my god. I just can't do anything. I can't do anything. Help. Okay. Where am I gonna like start making progress with depleting my inventory? Patch note said something like, Nook will go with you to affected plots and sort it out, which sounds like a cool way to address it. I'm interested to see how it actually happens. Yeah, I can see that too. Like, it is kind of interesting that they're incorporating Tom Nook into fixing a bug, because usually, like, fixing a bug might just happen quietly, like, off screen, you know? But, I guess Tom Nook getting involved? That's, like, kind of weird and unusual, but also very cool. Yeah, I wonder if someone will record it so that those of us who don't have the glitch, thankfully, can still kind of see what happens. I just got a recipe for a mum crown, but I'm not sure where to find mums. Yeah, you would wish that the flowers were more easy for like everyone to access, but that's something I've noticed is that like Stacy and I in chat, like we've been having trouble finding roses, and I get a lot of like tulips at my town. I occasionally get hyacinths. I also get a lot of pansies, of course, because that's my native flower, but I never saw mums at my shop, and I had to trade for mums, so I'd recommend like trading if you're in the Discord. Maybe someone can like help you out with mums. Like everyone has like a different native flower, so if you manage to find someone that has like a native flower of mums, maybe that'll be a good trade. And I guess something I could do to manage my inventory a little as well is to just drop some of the stuff I don't need, like the iron nuggets and the apples, or I could eat the apples. Sakura, it's one word, less of a mouthful. I actually think cherry blossoms is like less of a mouthful in the sense that it's English, so I feel more comfortable saying it, but Sakura is like fewer syllables, I guess. I just feel a little weird because I know it's a Japanese word, so I'm probably like not even saying it right. Does anyone know if you can use the same profile in your second Switch and second copy of the game? I recommend making a new profile, Joey, from what I heard. I think it's better to make a new profile, but yeah, hopefully someone has a good answer. I got mixed messages when I was trying to find that out, because I have two Switches as well, and I was trying to figure out if I should use the same Nintendo account for both, and was getting a lot of like mixed messages about it. Oh, good luck coming up with a town name for your second town. I admit I don't really know what to go for that either. Now that I do have my extra like physical copy here, like theoretically I could start like a new town as soon as I want, but I do wonder if it would be a little overwhelming trying to juggle two towns, and also I'm not 100% sure what I would want to name it yet. So I wonder if maybe I could take the approach of just making a town to like grow hybrids and get more resources, get more like DIY recipes, kind of help myself out with it, and then always feel the option to like later reset the town. Cause I don't have to like feel like not knowing what to name my town prevents me from starting that town. I can always start it, name it something crappy, and then like delete it later, you know what I'm saying? Something I'm gonna want to do too is like frame this bridge a little bit. I need to make the bridge prettier, plant some trees around it. Alright, and if you all continue to do trades, just make sure to switch over to private messages. That's actually something I've had trouble moderating in the past. When I was like an early streamer, like early affiliate, like sometimes my entire chat would become like people just like Wi-Fiing with each other, and it was actually really discouraging. So I hope you all will switch over to the private messages. Alright, so let me see what more I can drop and get rid of. Maybe some of these cherry blossom petals. I got rid of my first bridge yesterday, thank goodness, I hated it. Yeah, I only put my bridge over there because of like Nook's Cranny being over there, and I'm probably gonna like move Nook's Cranny, so it's just like a total mess. I feel like my whole town is a mess in the sense that I'm gonna move everything once I can terraform, and it's gonna be a big process, I think. Like, it's gonna cost a lot of bells, it's gonna take a lot of time if I don't time travel. Like, if there's gonna be something that tests my desire to time travel, it's probably gonna be like when I unlock terraforming, because think of like every villager house, think of steadily moving in villagers via amiibo card, think of having to move your own house, potentially move Able Sisters. Like, it's just gonna be a big project. Getting Athalia the way I want it, starting to work towards that with terraforming, it's gonna be a big deal. But yeah, let me see if I can dig up more of these trees. Oh, I love this feature so much, it's so nice. I want to enjoy your lurk, Stacy, and Peachy Keen. I think I missed earlier, but you say it's time for bed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the fountains you gave me, and you're just like almost too generous. Thank you so much, Peachy. I hope you enjoy your night and have the coziest night's sleep. I named my new town something else. Yeah, if y'all want to hear some of the stuff that I'm debating for my second town, I'm not sure whether I should use my second town to go for like a rustic aesthetic, which I really enjoy in the sense of like something like the Shire or the English countryside, which I think New Horizons works really well too. There's tons of like rustic sorts of things in this game. Or I could use it to like make a second Citaloon, or I could use it to, again, similar to Athalia, come up with something that's like a flexible name that can be a variety of different things. Or come up with a whole new town theme. Anyway, there's so much that I could do with a second town, but I'm a little undecided in it. I love the sakura trees so much, they're just so beautiful. Yeah, they really are, especially at sunset. I remember New Leaf, this was the most popular time of year to like update your dream address, and it was also a really popular time of day. It's like what we're experiencing right now with the sunset. The cherry blossoms really like change color depending on the time of day that you're playing, and they are super gorgeous. I don't like the log bridge too, but I haven't changed it to a brick bridge yet. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about many of the bridges, to be honest. I think a lot of the bridges are either like really rustic, so they're great for those sorts of rustic towns I was talking about, or they're great for like cozy towns that use like lots of brick paths. But I'm not seeing a lot that's really great for like a fantasy theme. Like, I really am kind of missing the Fairy Tale Public Works and what they added to the game in New Leaf, and kind of wish that there was something similar or something equivalent here in New So I think maybe some yellow roses here. Maybe I should plant like a variety of flowers around here since I'll probably just end up rearranging them later. I hate how you can't see like what you're planting and see what it'll look like, so I'll just plant some stuff. Oh, and hi Jay, thank you so much for the host. How are you doing today, Jay? Oh, and I appreciate the well wishes, Jay. Yeah, I've continued to have eye problems depending on like the time of day, like depending on how recently I've put in eye drops and stuff. It just tends to like bother me at different times of the day. Right now I feel okay, but then a few hours now after my eye drops I might feel like crap again. It's just I'm a little discouraged that it hasn't healed yet, but thanks so much for the thoughts. A second Citaloon would be so cool. Yeah, I worry about like being unoriginal though by making a second town like that, but it might be kind of fun to like make the same town just with different rules, like a terraformed Citaloon using perhaps like the waterscaping to create interesting shaped like rivers and pools. Oh, and Legend! I was mentioning you earlier in stream. I'm so glad you showed up today. Shout out so much to Legendary Quester for being such an amazing, helpful, fun Animal Crossing streamer. Last night I was hanging out in his stream and he was able to hook me up with a white lighthouse, which I was super thrilled with because I have the red lighthouse naturally in my town, and let me show Legend the result of like the white lighthouse that he gave me. And by the way, my town is a lot less developed than yours, Legend. I've been kind of like taking it a little slow and like doing a lot of prep work. Like I'm like hoarding lots of flowers and stuff, but just need to get landscaping perhaps once I unlock the terraforming. But yeah, this is my lighthouse that she gave me. It's turned on now and lighten up the coast. I really like how it looks at a distance too. I think it looks nice and fancy from far away. But I might put it somewhere else eventually, you know? Gonna get some sleep. I had fun watching the stream. Oh, good night, Smash. Thanks so much for hanging out as well. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely evening. Doing pretty well. Just finished playing New Horizons after like 7 hours, but I unlocked a lot of stuff, and now I'm getting to work on some other stuff. How's the stream been? Oh, congratulations on getting so much done. I wonder how your town's shaping up with after working on it for 7 hours. Yeah, the stream's been pretty good. I definitely wanted kind of like a chill, simple stream today, since earlier today I wasn't really feeling well. And what I've been doing is like a mixture of like the Bunny Day and Cherry Blossom stuff. And also doing a little bit of like humble landscaping here and there. Like, I really love the shell furniture, and I thought it might be nice to like make a nicer entrance at the gate to like lead up to the town hall with some like little shell fountains. Just something to like brighten the landscape before I get wild into landscaping with terraforming. You could do Citaloon 50 years later for something to that effect, so characters might change and such. Ah, interesting, Kimma. I never would have thought of that. That's really creative. I might just consider something like that if I feel inspired, you know? Something I feel like might be kind of fun with like remaking Citaloon in New Horizons is just the effect of like, I think that the palettes are a lot more versatile now. Like, gotta remember how it works, but if you go to change palette, and then there's a variety of palettes you can pick from, but if you pick one and then go to change color, you can also change each individual color both by hue, vividness, and brightness. So maybe like all those mosaic paths that I had such trouble finding the right colors for, maybe I could make them even nicer in this game, you know? I really want a red lighthouse. I have black. Oh, I didn't even know that the lighthouse came in black, Joey. But if we come up with like a decent trade for that, I don't mind trading something for you for a red lighthouse. That's what I have naturally. That's what like my game gave me, is a red lighthouse. So it's what I get from my town hall. Oh, but Alina also says that they have red. Nothing wrong with taking it slow and it's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Legend. That means a lot. I had a lot of fun in your town yesterday and seeing your like Game of Thrones themed town. This park clock is definitely gonna have to go somewhere else. Maybe we can check on what the options are for the town hall, like take a break from the landscaping and go and see what Isabel has to say. Maybe she has like a rating for us already? There was quite a bit of time travel, but I'm almost back to real time. Ooh, there's a cut screen here, so let me finish what I was reading in chat before I switch over to this. I was beginning to run out of things to write about, so I wanted to get more customization stuff. Yeah, understandable. I might feel tempted to time travel once I start terraforming, because it's going to be such a slow process of like moving the villagers where you want them to, moving like nooks and ables where you want them to, but I might still do it in real time. Might give me time to like think about what I want to do, you know? Let me know if you come across another shell fountain DIY. Oh, I will, Legend, and I'll craft you one if I ever have one, but I actually don't have a DIY for the shell fountain. That was like gifted to me from someone. So it's sort of like what I did with that cherry blossom DIY, like I crafted it to you, but I didn't have the actual DIY to give you. Oh, thank you, Jay. Yeah, I guess this is the first time I'm streaming with the cherry blossoms. They do look nice in the sunset, don't they? I have a blue and white one, not crafted it yet though. Yeah, it does take quite a bit of Nook miles, doesn't it? Oh, me too, Legend. Something else kind of funny about streaming with a legendary quester yesterday, like, he offered that, like, I could do the Discord voice chat on his stream, and then I tried to do it, and, like, every time he would talk, I would respond right away, but then, like, it would show up in stream, like, 5 seconds later, like, so I really gotta figure that out more. Like, I'm the owner of, like, a Discord server myself, and I don't even know how, like, Discord voice chat works, so... But thanks for being patient with me. Alright, let's do this cut screen. Your home now has another room where once there was none, yes? Yes, I guess that's true, Nook. I haven't really decorated it yet, but it's there. You can use it for whatever you'd like. Which brings us to... Oh, the grand total! That'll be 348,000 bells. Fortunately, I can still afford that at the moment, because I did sell a lot of turnips. As always, it's been ever so nice doing business with you. Oh, it's always nice doing business with you too, Nook. So that's all they had to say. I thought they might have to say something about the, like, building of the campsite or, like, Able Sisters, but... Oh, a ship deck. Wow, that's kind of interesting to show up at my little recycling box here. Oh, Glyneth, it's great to see you. How can I help you today? So I guess this is the sort of thing that I can start to do. I'd love to make a new town flag soon and a new town tune. I think that's such a fun aspect of making your town feel more like your town and less like not your town, you know? I don't know an elegant way to put it, but I really look forward to doing that. I'll have to look into that really soon. But let's see if Tom Nook has like anything to say. What should I do? Ah, Glyneth, hello, hello. Our campsite is impressive. I'm already getting inquiries and applications from tourists who want to stay here. Won't be long till we start getting some guests. Oh, thank you, Therapy. I hope you have a good rest of your day as well. I hope we can get in touch about me giving you like the red lighthouse sometime. Even though we weren't able to officially start business at the campsite yet, what we need is for visitors to be completely wowed by the wonders of life on our island. Oh. Do I have to do some sort of rating first? I'd appreciate anything you can do to help improve the island. Do some weeding, plant some flowers, place some outdoor decorations to enhance the scenery. Okay. We can also hold a few ceremonies if we want, because I think I have a few like stacked up. Celebrating so many different things right now. So, resident services and campsite. Let's do resident services. I hope there's not too much like ground storage in the background. I did like drop some eggs. Oh no, not too much ground storage. This is a nice photo. Now then, welcome to our dedication ceremony honoring Athalia's brand new resident services. Or at least a few days old, maybe not brand new. Yeah, look at all my villagers grouped together. It's so nice to see them like all in one place. Like this is our little town, our little growing island town. Thanks to everyone's tireless efforts, Athalia is developing wonderfully. Yes, yes. I must confess, I thought our little resident services building might be a tent forever. Why, Nook? You didn't have faith in me? But now here we are with a beautiful new facility the whole island can enjoy. Once again, I must thank everyone who supported our efforts. And I would be at fault if I failed to acknowledge the strong ally who will help me run things from now on. It's so awkward that we're not even like the mayor anymore, and yet we have this like place of importance. It's so weird. I haven't been on the island long, so I have a ways to go until I'm fully up to speed, but you can bet your bottom bell that I'll help in any way I can. If you need anything, come and see me. Thank you, Isabel. Next, we'll get a few words from someone who made building our new resident services building possible. Resident rep. Just a fancy word for mayor, basically. I'll just do woo! Alright, I think next is the party poppers. Hopefully I can get a good photo. I like how I even warned you, like, get ready to take a photo. I should have probably waited to, like, make a town flag before I did this, though. Wouldn't that have been a lot better? Oh, I don't know if I got a good one, but I tried. Thank you all. This concludes our ceremony. Please do take care on your way home. I feel like the balloons come every minute. Yeah, honestly, Alina, I have seen balloons like 2 on the same screen before, so it is possible to even see more than just 1 at a time. Oh, Hyrule Gaming Group, thank you so much for the host. Definitely shout out to Hyrule Gaming Group, a really wonderful channel themselves. Thanks again for the host. I was thinking that in addition to the little bit of landscaping we did over by the entrance to town, maybe I could plant some cedars over by our new campsite. Because what was preventing me from wanting to do a campsite ceremony is that I haven't really landscaped the campsite at all, and I'd love to make it look more like natural and woodsy. Oh, Broccoli gifted you a sub? Wow, that's so cool. I hope you enjoy those Animal Crossing emotes, like that leaf heart there while you're subbed to the channel. Thank you so much, Broccoli, and I hope you enjoy them. So I guess I came in here to access my storage. Still trying to get a handle on the controls sometimes, but here's some cedars. I wonder what other sorts of things I could plant near the campsite. Maybe just some like aesthetic weeds, or I always feel like white cosmos look kind of like little daisies. Maybe that would look cute near the campsite. Hope y'all are well here. Yeah, we've had a pretty decent little stream, kind of enjoying both Bunny Day and Cherry Blossoms while also trying to get like a little bit of town work done. I feel like these like New Horizons islands are so big, it's almost sometimes like overwhelming to think about like landscaping the whole thing, especially for someone like me who can be a little bit of a perfectionist, but I'm really enjoying like steadily building it up and unlocking different things. And before I leave this area, I should probably like plant more of these like yellow flowers that are cluttering up my pockets, because this is kind of like the right area for them to go, over near my yellow airport. Yeah, and how's your island going, Hyrule Gaming Group? What's your island of Hyrule like? Is it shaping up really well? Are you gonna make it like a Zelda theme and have lots of Zelda themed items? It'll be so much fun to see what everyone in like the Animal Crossing community like does with their towns. I can't wait to see your islands flourish in a couple months or years, whatever it takes. But yeah, I have a lot of these yellow hyacinths apparently. It would be cool if yellow hyacinths could like breed with other yellows to produce something, since I have so many of them, but I feel like the hybrid you get from yellow hyacinths is by crossing them with red to get orange. The cherry blossoms with the nighttime aesthetic look beautiful. Yeah, I really enjoyed seeing the cherry blossoms at practically like all times a day. Like I've seen them in early morning around 5 a.m. when that like gorgeous like pale blue sky shows up, and now I'm getting my first look at it during like sunset, and I can't wait to see what it looks like at other times too. My island's coming together quite nicely. No themes quite yet, but I just got a 3-star rating today. Ah, congratulations. I was just talking to Nook and Isabel, and I was trying to figure out if I had a rating, but I don't think I've even unlocked ratings yet. Like I'm a little bit maybe behind some, but yeah, they didn't have anything to say about that yet. Maybe once I get my first camper, maybe that's when that'll happen. This game's play at your own pace, so take your time. Yeah, I appreciate it. I definitely feel that way. My new Leaf Town Citaloon, it kind of got off to a bit of a slow start as well. I kind of like to take my time building it up and everything. But Animal Crossing is such a lovely, cozy game that it's even more than just building up your town, you know. It's also collecting stuff for the museum, participating in the events. Oh, I'm probably not lined up with it properly. I'll have to get down here. But yeah, I guess the gorgeous sunset is starting to fade a little bit. It's getting to be more like nighttime at this point. Oh, I miss it. I love the sunsets in this game. They're like my favorite. Apparently there's a tree limit. Oh, what do you mean by that, Mercy? I didn't hear anything about a tree limit. But I think what I'm gonna do, flower arrangements are like my jam. Like they're like kind of my pride and joy when it comes to landscaping, but the thing is I can't really see what they look like when they're like little sprouts like this, so I think what I gotta do is I just need to like plant them willy-nilly at first, and then wait for them to grow, and then once they're grown I can start to do the fancier arrangements because I can visualize it better. Apparently my island has too many trees. Oh, so it's a tree limit as far as the like town rating. That's interesting. To be honest, similar things have appeared in past Animal Crossing games, so I'm not totally surprised. Back in like the Perfect Town rating sorts of days, which maybe this is what that's like equivalent to, but back in those days, there was actually like a calculated amount of trees versus like flowers versus like trash you could have in each acre, and that's exactly how the the perfect town status was calculated was those sorts of equations of like how many trees you have, how many flowers you have in each acre. But I've also been seeing a lot of people say that you need like lots of like outdoor furniture and fencing, so stuff like that helps too probably. Oh, but Zinrin, that's almost making me want to visit your town or check it out sometime. To me, there's never too many trees, or as long as you're able to still walk around, how could you have too many trees? But yeah, this is where I put my campsite for now. I've said over and over that like once I unlock terraforming, I think like everything's up in the air as far as where I put things, but in order to get to terraforming, I do have to start building stuff, and I decided to put it back here against the cliff. Really like out of the way sort of spot. I just saw something on Twitter, and this girl said you can only have around 220-ish trees. Isabel kept saying she had too many. Oh. What does Isabel have against our forest towns, Mercy? Isabel said villagers feel like they get lost in the woods. Oh. That's so funny. That almost reminds me of like the roller coaster tycoon days of like, there's not enough bathrooms, there's not enough places to eat. You have to like make sure your villagers don't get lost in the trees. I actually, I haven't done as much like tree altering as I've wanted to, partly because like what I've been saying, it is a little intimidating having such a big island to work with. To me, I feel like I would spend all day just wandering around like planting trees, and there's so much else to do. You can collect materials, you can gather money, you can decorate your house. There's so much you can do other than the town design. Ah, where's my Nook Miles? Oh, for planting trees. Hey, Feverish Sneezer. So, is that the final one for planting trees? Because it looks nice and full, doesn't it? But yeah, to me, you just almost can't have a campsite without planting some cedars around it, so I just gotta like come back here and plant some cedars for its grand opening. You could go to a mystery island and grab trees and flowers from there so you don't have to wait for them to grow. Oh, that's a really good tip, Alina. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, I guess those do cost Nook Miles though, and I've heard that there are some things that will be really valuable to like snatch up with Nook Miles pretty soon, so maybe I should just continue like hoarding my miles. Oh, did I miss a balloon, Heather? I'd love for you to visit one day. Yeah, me too, Zenrin. What sort of theme are you going for? Are you going for kind of a foresty town? So, I wonder if maybe like having a little section that's empty leading up to the campsite is good, or if I should plant a few more like right here or right here. I can always chop them down later or move them. Might as well plant them. They're animals. Wouldn't they prefer the nature in retrospect? Yeah, you would think so, especially like woodland animals, you know? Maybe someone like Marina, like an octopus, she wouldn't feel at home in like a very foresty town. I feel like you could do such cute things with the fact that there's so many different types of villagers and there's so much outdoor customization in this game. Like, can you imagine having like someone like a cow and then like putting a little farm near the cow, or having like a frog like Lily and then putting like a pond near your house? I feel like there's so many like ample opportunities for doing like really fun things with the outdoor customization near villager homes. Have any of you done stuff like that with your villagers already? Well, I guess I just have a few more cedars in my pockets at the moment, unless I want to start eating apples and moving them around. But yeah, I'll plant this one here. And I'm not gonna lie, the yellow pansies get on my nerves a little bit because I would much rather grow like I would rather grow purple pansies and blue pansies, so the yellow ones just don't have a lot of use for me, but then I keep accumulating them and then I feel bad selling them. So if anyone wants to like take yellow pansies like off my hands, feel free to let me know. I'll definitely like gift anyone who wants them like free yellow pansies basically. Called a nursery cedar. Yeah, I noticed that. I love the little like terms for things in your pockets. Like this is a yellow tulip plant, and if you pick up the sprouts, they're called yellow tulip sprouts. It's so cozy. Plan to decorate my Christmas townhouses in New Leaf tonight. Oh, cool. Do you mean like the villager homes or your like actual character homes? So Zinrin, your theme is kind of themeless at the moment until I can terraform and get the kind of items I'd like. I would go for like a woodsy theme though. Yeah, I think a lot of us are the same. When I like ask like what your theme is, I am kind of speaking more of like an aspirational sense because I am the exact same way, Zinrin. If someone asked what my town theme was, like I would say fantasy world building because that's what I aspire for this town to be, but yeah, you can tell it's not anywhere close to that right now. If anything, it's a very, I don't know, I would still call it like deserted islands vibes practically. Like it's still really like undeveloped. Oh man. Have y'all been noticing I've been totally forgetting about this whole like Gulliver thing? I keep forgetting. I need to, maybe before I forget again, I need to go and collect some of those communicator parts for Gulliver. Can I take 2 white and 2 yellow pansies? Oh sure, Joey. Yeah, I can definitely afford to give you those. Do you want me to give you those like sometime during stream, like in a little while, if you're gonna stick around during stream, or you want to do that like off stream sometime through Discord? Just let me know. I'm definitely putting 2 ponds near my museum as a throwback to City Folk and Wild World. Oh, I love that, Kim. I know what you're talking about. In my City Folk days, I actually like wanted to reset for a town in City Folk, and there was one City Folk acre that had 2 ponds by the museum, and that was always one of my favorites. But you know, I've always been fond of ponds. It's nice to like have full control over like the sorts of water you have in your town. You can just build your own ponds now and your own rivers. Really, really lovely addition to the game. Tomorrow we gotta hook up and talk trades for all the stuff I want from you. Yeah, well you have a lot of stuff yourself, Joey. You shouldn't act like someone who's wanting. Your town is super, super developed and beautiful. But yeah, we can definitely talk about trading because I think that's a really good benefit to having like a community like this, is being able to help each other out. Dang, did I just walk the whole length of the beach and not see a single communicator part? Is this game really doing this to me right now? What gives? Oh, that's nice, Mercy. I really enjoy hearing about the different like new Leaf towns you're still working on, Mercy. It kind of, you know, like I enjoy hearing it. It also makes me a little bit sadly nostalgic in the sense that that used to be my sort of goal, you know? There were so many new Leaf towns that I daydreamed about building. I have way more than just one new Leaf cartridge, and I never got any of those towns off the ground, hardly. I still don't have a theme. My plan was just to build anything and everything and then gain inspiration from the items I've been given. I don't mind taking down and moving everything, etc. Yeah, that's a good attitude too, Joey. I do remember before New Horizons was even out, like sometimes I felt a little iffy about trying to come up with a theme because it's like, well, I don't know what's in the game, you know? So that's really, really valid. But the fantasy world building, it doesn't all have to be like some sort of fantastical, like everything in the town is mystical. When I talk about fantasy world building, I'm also talking a little bit about, you know, just the vibe you would feel if you were in a fantasy world. Like, there's gonna be maybe like a cozy rustic market area, and there's gonna be like an elegant beachside area, and there's gonna be like some sort of magical forest. Like, it's just gonna have a lot of those sorts of tropes that you find in like fantasy novels, and I'm gonna like try to build it up and make it my own and that sort of thing. So I feel comfortable enough that there's enough items in the game like that that I'll be able to do that theme. I just don't have them quite yet, probably. That's part of why I've been having so much fun with the shelf furniture, though, is I feel like it's the first sort of like really whimsical furniture that I've gotten. It's the first time that I feel like I can start to like play with that theme a little bit. But yeah, did I get all his communicator parts? Do I need a few more, I guess? Yeah, I think I need a few more. I just got another cherry blossom recipe, and it's for a bonsai. Ah, thank you for sharing, Cake Batter. I kind of haven't looked up any guides about the event, and I'm low-key like super curious what all the items are for cherry blossoms in particular. Especially since I got that like cherry blossom carpet and sitting in my room right now. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of funny stuff with my eyes. Occasionally, like because of my eye problem, like it acts up a little bit. Maybe if it continues to act up, I should go ahead and in-stream pretty soon. Still lurking, just letting you know I support you. Oh, thank you, Dark Knight. Thanks for the lurk, and definitely like love having you in the community. Loved visiting your New Leaf town the other day. Keep getting distracted from my homework. Yeah, I know how that goes with Twitch streams, Mercy. It's so easy to like start chatting or get too engrossed in like a Twitch stream. Alright, I guess I've started digging up clams instead of the communicator parts. I wonder how many Gulliver needs anyways. Maybe I'll try to start talking to him. Oh yeah, Heather, I do think you have to wake him up first, but I actually did that at the beginning of stream, and then like he went back to sleep. So he's like gone back to sleep since waking him up earlier. Oh, he's easier to wake up this time though. Oh, ahoy, you're that skipper from earlier, right? Thanks for the wake-up call. I was just taking a quick power nap. Getting unstranded is really exhausting, you know? Oh, he needs 5 parts, so I only got 3 out of 5. I put so much effort into an assignment last night and now I'm lazy. Yeah, probably like you put so much effort that now you just need to like unwind and take a break, but I guess school like isn't letting you, you know, you can't just be like, oh, that was a big one, time to take a break, you know, it's on to the next project or on to the next whatever sort of like other classes you're taking, you know? But wow, I didn't realize that hunting down these like communicator parts would be so difficult. Yeah, Dark Knight used one of my acorn points, which is like a villager adoption thing for New Leaf. And after giving them the villager adoptions, like I went over to Dark Knight's town and got to explore a little bit. It was really nice. But I think pretty soon I might be able to start doing the same thing for like New Horizons, because I think they fixed that glitch that was preventing me from doing that. Alright, well, my eye is kind of like acting up, guys, but let me find the last few parts and then I'll go ahead and like talk to Gulliver and probably hurriedly end stream since I'm having trouble like looking at the screen right now. I'm so sorry for my eye problems, everyone. So, just need one more. Oh! Tammy wants to talk. What's up, Tammy? You never know what you're gonna find cleaning. Here, do you want a DIY recipe for a bunny day bag? Oh, thank you, Tammy. I'm not sure if it's cuter than my Sakura bag, but I will check it out. So, what's the bunny day bag? I can't see it. Oh well, I'm not gonna look too hard for it right now. I'm kind of struggling. All right, last communicator part. Oh, I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I was just gonna like wrap up my little thing with Gulliver and see what I get. Although he sends it in the mail, right? Doesn't Gulliver send it in the mail? Oh, these balloon presents, man, they're relentless. Hey, did you find them? Yep, finally. Oh, that's them. That's definitely the communicator parts. Alright, the pieces are crammed back in here. Let's see if this thing can send a message. Ahoy there, crew. It's me, your brother from another rudder. So listen, it happened again. Can you swing by to pick me up? Sending my coordinates now. Gulliver over and out. I bet his crew is so sick of him getting lost. You're the best. Thanks for all your help. I promise to return the favor. Be sure to check your mail in a few days. I'm gonna send you something that'll knock your flippers off. Alright, the last time I did this I got a South Pole. So the South Pole was like this striped little pole that might be fitting during winter time. Hopefully I get something better this time. Oh, Heather, thank you so much. Do you need anything from me, Heather, since you've been so generous and sending lots of things? But in any case, this has been such a lovely little stream. I'll definitely try to keep working on Athalia in the background as well as on stream, and maybe we can get up to some more like multiplayer stuff this weekend, like coming up with Friday and Saturday. We could even like do some mixture of like trading and musical chairs, try musical chairs for the first time maybe, or just have fun touring each other's islands. But thank you all so much for watching and for bearing with me in my landscaping and my eye troubles and everything, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. I'll go ahead and probably end pretty soon, but bye everyone, and thank you all so much for watching. See you next time. I hope you have a lovely night and a good day tomorrow, good weekend coming up, and see you again tomorrow most likely, unless I'm, you know, I guess every stream might be semi up in the air because of like how bad my eye has been like continuing to act up, but yeah, I hope I can stream tomorrow. Bye Mercy and Kimma and Lacey and Jay and Heather and Dark and I. And bye Red. Oh, thank you all so much. I really appreciate you all. Yep, and bye Pikmin. Have a good one.
Meet now.